Hello.
You all look delicious. Too bad we're on the safe zone. You would have all made a wonderful meal.
Hmm. That
Mm.
sounds vaguely threatening.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I see.
You've made a great enemy of me and mine. And of
Come
course my
on,
masters and
come
his masters. Pray we don't catch you, especially on this floor.
on. No
Oh,
time to chat. Have to go. Goodbye.
we'll be seeing you later.
Yes, probably on my master's banquet table.
I feel I'd make a poor deal, but you're welcome to try at a later date.
You just kind of ignored.
Mhm.
It's their turn to go in.
This is a cozy elevator.
It rather is.
Feels like the kind of elevator that gets trapped.
Yeah, it's literally you guys have learned about this,
Yeah.
Hmm.
especially on floor 4.
Like it's just a tiny, tiny elevator, and I feel like you can't fit something like, I don't know, a big old mounted machine gun or something in it.
It's like a tasty little sardine can just waiting to be opened.
Hmm.
Now, what door, Kroko?
Hmm. Well, are we gonna try and break open that probably poor weld and push our way through, or gonna try and open it the real way?
I feel like there must be an opening. I'll take a look. See. If
Uh,
you want, I could do an ice echo and try to see if someone did something similar.
Thank you, man. Pardon.
sure. Mm.
You guys might want to back up, though. Oh, Shira, this is something new. You might find this interesting.
Oh, cool. Show me. Show
Take
time.
pictures.
Heck yeah, are you kidding me? I take all sorts of pictures. I'm like my calling, man.
Step back one more, please.
All right.
All right, Kuroko kind of just cracks her knuckles and let's see. Let's see what happens. Doing raw S for these.
Wow. Is this just drinkable?
I have
Oh.
failed
No, it
by
is not.
1 point.
Mm. Eh.
Hmm. Wait. Right. I need to get cold. I'm not actually cold right now. I'm still warm. I'm
Aren't you
gonna.
cold?
Why aren't I cold? I was trying to be social. That's why. Uh, Switching to minus 140.
So the air around her snap freezes and falls to the ground in a tinkling of ice crystals.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt.
There's
That's
a slight
that's a
pop.
difference.
Yeah, it was a little bit different than what y'all normally. Yeah, just. um, just the Sith Lord basically ripping the door open. No one's opened this door in a while.
Hmm. Well, no one's been here for a while, so it's.
I'm begging your pardon. Where the hell exactly are we?
We're at top right corner. Remember the Sith Lord that came through?
Oh yes, the laser sword murder blender. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it. Got
Created an opening for himself and
it.
stepped through.
Was that a he?
Looked like a he.
Can
It's a
we get
little
your
sus.
code again?
Their degrees
Yeah,
of he
I bring
are a
my
little.
aura back in, and all right. Well,
So we can see through the door now?
no, I haven't opened it.
Oh.
I'll look around for the usual spot for panels.
You know where it is. And you pop it open, all the electronic guts have been ripped out.
Ah, I see.
And it looks like somebody set some sort of high heat device, maybe an incendiary, because not only is it ripped out, the whole thing is burnt out.
Almost like someone stuck a laser sword in there.
No, so like somebody put a thermite charge in there.
Mm-hmm. They really did not want anyone following them.
That would probably be the case, yes.
Fuse the door shut. Blew the mechanics. Unfortunately, I don't think they understood that the area regenerates yet.
This looks like it's gonna take a significantly longer time to regenerate, but it
The elevator does
most
it
likely
faster.
will by your assessment.
But we do have a blade that can cut through pretty much anything. So
We have several,
It's about
in
the
fact.
thickness, though. Of
Yeah.
the door.
I know.
All right, but the question is how much does it take to work at it with, a foot-long combat knife? Well, close to an 8-inch combat knife
It'd probably take quite a while.
that cuts through anything.
Well, first off, do not ever use the word anything in my game, because there are things that you won't be able to cut through.
Okay.
Because remember,
So-
your blade is very susceptible to energy-based weapon or shields.
Right,
Or
but that's a
energy-based.
deflection. That's not a.
Right. It is a very powerful penetrating weapon against
Mhm.
solid objects. It'd take you about 30 minutes to cut a nice hole for everyone to fit through without having to squeeze, so that everyone can get their gear through.
Why don't I just?
Constantine,
I was gonna say, why don't I just go get 6? Maybe he can patch this back together.
I mean,
yeah,
duct
you
tape.
could. But it would enable
To go through.
others to use it immediately.
Right.
And even though 6 repaired it and maybe has a disable function on it, it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. There's a lot of people with special skills.
Right.
It would take you about 30 minutes to cut a hole.
Okay. So
If you probably cut that down to 10 if you focused solely on the area that was already cut open.
Yeah.
There's already been damaged.
Chaminade will make some tea.
Okay.
and,
It's been a while since
Sure.
I made some tea.
Kuroko will get at it. What kind of tea you making?
Mm-hmm.
Some peppermint.
Peppermint.
All right. Sounds good.
Chaminade, how's that infused ice water you've been working on?
I don't know. Matt, how is my magic infused tea from the water I took? magic cold brew.
Magic cold brew. Are you using it?
No, I'm just gonna take it out and give it a shake. Maybe open it up.
That water has not heated up even a smidge.
Neat. It's very cold.
Yeah.
Do you want to try some? Crow?
Yeah, once I'm done, just save it for me.
Okay.
Nice reward after working on this.
Okay, so I guess unless anything else is going on, while Chalet is making the coldest of brews, because if I remember correctly, that shit was like below freezing but kept in motion.
Yeah, it's still liquid.
Yeah. Then that's gonna take a minute. So my happy ass gonna sit there and start chiseling away. Start humming the chiseling away song.
Okay.
I guess your blade's longer than mine, so
You guys
You
can
can-
work together.
Yours was built onto the liar's handshake, so it's literally just the length of that blade. Mine was, I took a foot of metal, rolled part of the handle so that I wouldn't slice my own fingers off, and then wrapped it
Mhm.
and angled it out. So it's like mine's closer to like an 8 or 9 inch blade. Mm-hmm. Because generally speaking, you want about 4 inches of handle on any blade, or about, yeah, thereabouts, so that you have enough grip on it.
So what happens when we dig a hole, Matt?
Oh.
Need you to roll 1d100 for, because it is the main first floor junction of, potential new guys.
Random encounters.
Guys.
You would be correct. Random encounter is exactly what you're looking for.
Bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Roll a 1d2. Okay. You hear a groaning, and the whole place shudders,
Oh,
and it
dear.
doesn't stop shaking. It's enough to you actually have to sit down or actually like hold on to something. That the shaking is so powerful. You're probably looking at a Richter scale 8 earthquake equivalent. And it lasts for about 30 minutes.
Mm.
And after that, it kind of tapers off for another couple minutes, and then it just, you almost hear something like a massive block sliding into place with a.
Anybody
Should we
else want to
check
bet
on
the
the
labyrinth
nook?
just changed?
Yeah, check it out. Might as well.
You're not sure where.
I wanted to check on the nook. Can I?
Yeah, Nook is, from what it looks like, completely fine. Just shook up because containers are askew. Any glass or anything that wasn't like hung or secured fell. It's just a giant mess. The only place that doesn't seem to look out of place is Medusa's, or not Medusa.
Minerva's.
Minerva. Sorry, Minerva. Just everything. She has everything lashed down, anyways.
She looks ready for this.
And if you remember, she actually had this minor details you actually kind of saw at one point. She has a hover chair where you put the disc down and it magnetizes the chair up.
Mhm.
It's not connected. And probably knows about the tremors. So she can just sit there as everything shakes and just kind of kick her feet up and have a drink.
Mm.
But people are not happy that Minerva is not helping clean up. But everyone else just it's a giant collection effort. Everyone's kind of helping each other.
Aw, damn.
It's the Nook. Everyone's just kind of after the most recent teamwork that you guys have accomplished and uniting the thing, the Nook together to make it more powerful, and secure another area. And you guys have kind of united a little community together, made it the bond stronger. And it's a good
Beautiful.
opportunity for Six to actually use his community-based powers. I'm actually going to have, since he's no longer playing, I am refocusing his merit
Sounds good.
for in Fallout, where especially in 4, where you start upgrading,
Building communities, yeah.
building communities and towns. That's what his powers are going to be.
Got to get that charisma 7, 2 points. The Wasteland Wanderer.
I told mom about the test. Now she's just texting away.
I bet.
All right. Well, what would you like to do? Things have
Well, once it's ready, and we've passed the 30 minutes, it's gonna go in.
okay.
I'll send Halo in first to get an idea what's happening.
Okay. A little bit of recon. We could do a little bit of recon. Yes, we can. Ooh, that is grid cell distance. All right.
Did anybody check the add-on for damage there? Hello?
Add-on for damage there. I'm not sure what you mean.
The add-on, the stuff downstairs. The spot downstairs, that big empty space.
Oh no, I didn't check that. We didn't really go that far.
No, it's fine. We should check that later.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, DM, odd question. Do I detect any hints of Savathun fuckery going on with this earthquake?
No, not even a little bit.
Cool.
With Matt's wording on Minerva, it seems that it's a common occurrence. So
Yeah, I thought so, but I thought I'd check. It's exactly the sort of shit she'd use to sneak on in moments of chaos.
She might use it as an opportunity to slip new agents in order to commit new plots, but it's not. No, she's not the one causing it.
Okay.
So I'll let the team know that I see 6 individuals. It looks like
one's studying the door and the runes on it, and there's this wonderful like paintings and carvings on the front of the doors. One is standing there kind of scratching his chin because he has his mask up a little bit so he doesn't have to look through it, and he's just kind of studying it and humming and hawing over it. Everyone else is kind of looking around the blood on the ground, kind of like, trying to gain some information. Everyone looks to be, they have a lot of big weapons, like big weapons. Great axes, great hammers, great swords, a lot of extra supplies and gear as well.
Confused on where they came from is the question.
They also looks like they have a lot of rope, but more chain, like really heavy stuff.
Right.
There's a
Right.
big trap. It also looks like somebody has a dismantled siege ballista as his thing he's carrying as a backpack.
So am I getting Slaver vibes, Dark Age style
Slayer
off of these
vibes.
guys?
A big game
Slayer.
hunters vibes.
Monster Hunter world, not we're gonna sell you.
No, they actually don't have any shackles. No, big
Cool.
heavy chains for traps and reel lines.
Okay. Yeah, nah, these are Monster Hunters.
The only guy who doesn't have a monster hunter weapon is the guy with the hair.
Right.
That doesn't really seem to be wearing a helmet. He's got lots of box-shaped containers. Probably something that you could carry medical supplies in.
A fellow medical practitioner.
It also looks like he has a bunch of scrolls, and he probably has some weird shaped and weirdly energy signature items. Maybe foci, maybe the caster.
He's their mage, their healer.
And the hooded one, he has 2 great battle axes, the double-sided kind. They look different. One has a more blunted edge and has a significantly almost looks like heavier weighted, bigger, clunkier, but the other one is kind of a sinister black looking one with a serrated blade.
Right.
So, and he has 2 of them, and he's a hefty guy, very, very strong looking. He's the one reading the runes and the picture picturesque art on the door.
So I relay this to the team, of course. I am curious. Can I use the one who wears the mask through Halo, the drone, or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Get stuck in, Dennis.
It was a good thought, though. So yeah, I'll relay this information. Say there's 6 individuals, 2 I see with masks currently, and they're heavily armored for sure. I'm not sure how they got in here. I'm assuming that they came from below, and they just didn't have a key card.
Yeah, they probably had to come from a different area.
Equipped.
Because I did not see anyone come through here through my ice echoes. So, and it seems that there's an entrance that's kind of blocked off for them. So they're looking at ruins and whatnot.
Well,
I
do
would
you want to be
suggest-
friendly?
I would suggest being friendly here.
Okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine. You want me to go in first and say hi in case they shoot first and ask questions later?
You do have one of the more convenient ways of doing it. I have one, but I'm going to lose a lot more resource than you can gain. So
No, that's fine.
Are you back at your computer yet?
Semi.
sounds like you just got the
Shada's
house.
currently using the computer. I'm bringing groceries in.
I see.
And I'm like, I'm just going to walk in. You're like, hey there. Hail the party.
Which mask do you have on currently?
That's a great fucking question. I have no idea. The blue one.
That's violent.
What's your secondary?
My secondary is the red one. I have plus 50 wounds, plus 20 to
Right.
physical characteristics, and regen.
I'm gonna have more bugs in the house.
Yeah, I know, honey.
This is gonna be a nightmare.
Yep. You can wake up and you're gonna act like they've been breeding or some shit. Shada never throws the bottles away after she finishes her Dr. Peppers, so me and my daughter make a game of going like, there are more, and just freaking out like they're some kind of like prelude to like xenomorphs or something. Did my call drop again?
Nope, you're still here.
Oh, okay.
We were
Right.
just listening to you talk about your cutesies.
Ugh.
Is that all?
But anyway, yeah, that's it, hon. We're good to go. That's pretty much what she's gonna do. She's gonna walk in. Hello, the party.
Ho there! Halt!
She'll halt.
State your intentions.
Communication at the moment.
Oh, and what matter?
Fellow travelers passing through, hoping to avoid conflict.
Hmm.
I have some friends with me who are better at talking. I'm just worse at dying. You mind if they come and say hello?
Well, if your intentions are for no conflict, we suggest you stay until we move on to the next area.
Fair.
Kirko will make her way through after Folly.
I'll sort of like wave her back at the door because it's like, I don't think these guys want to share the room.
Oh, the room's pretty big.
Right. But they were like, wait until we leave.
All right.
So unless I'm the one mistranslating that, the idea was stay the fuck away until we're gone.
How about we do not cross this bridge until you are finished? But it seems that you are working on a puzzle. I thought maybe assistance could be useful.
No puzzle. Just information.
Ah.
One must always be careful when proceeding.
Especially since there's blood all over the floor.
Can I have a blanket? Can you blanket hoarder? He's got like a goblin nest under his desk.
When you're low-key a hoarder but don't want anyone to see it on the webcam. Anyway. How do they react to her being like, how about we just stay on this side?
Proceed no further onto the bridge and we will have no conflict with you.
Where's my buddy?
Works for me. This is my fucking hoodie, child. It
No,
has
I'm not.
Critical Role on it, and it is in my size.
No.
I don't know where your hoodie is. You're gonna have to fight your mama for it because y'all wear the same size.
The black one, the one my desk is the washing machine.
I don't know. Is it being washed, maybe?
It was already washed. It doesn't. Forgot to put it in the dryer.
Well, all right then.
It seems that you've come maybe from below. Is that correct?
Any information must be bought, but we are fair on the price. We accept gold and other high-valued denominations. Mission tokens, task markers, materials.
I don't think they're interested in being friends.
Better than the Sand Princess, I guess.
I do believe they're just being honest. They probably have been here longer than us.
I mean, that doesn't mean that they're interested in being friends.
It's true.
I'm just gonna, head a little to the side and relax. Because it seems like we're not gonna be hostile, so that's cool.
I'm gonna get a read for one who wears the mask on the sky in the sky then.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
So let's go first and second.
This one specifically, like what type of masks they wield.
I'm just using, yeah. I'm not checking how much fluidium's in it. I'm just checking the mask itself.
He wears a green mask. With it's a full one, but it also has kind of a laurel crown that goes. It's almost like attached to the very rim of the top of the green mask, and then it goes around the head, like you wear a laurel wreath.
Okay,
So
cool.
looks like it's got an additional piece. But it's pretty cool looking. It's got a tear that comes down on from under one eye, and has a very sculpted, featured face, kind of like what you'd see from a Greek statue. And he's got multiple trinkets, from what it looks like, hanging from the laurel.
Interesting.
Yeah, none of them look really malicious. Probably maybe support based.
I'm just more curious the fact that he is someone who has a face, at least what I can tell.
Yeah, definitely does.
Maybe the mask allows him to use trinkets. Who knows?
Maybe certain masks have the ability to be upgraded to have permanent attachments. Can't
Yeah.
remove them, but it allows you to use the strength of the trinkets.
Yep, that's fair.
Definitely a healing based mask and support. Pretty much almost entirely kind of like the way Shamanist mask is all support.
Right.
This guy, he has a red mask. It is a mask of a brute. It is a mask of ferocity and incredible fortitude.
I'm then going to do one of my knowing things from the one who wears the mask. So I'm gonna use a survival test on this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy to see if they come from a hunt or have anything trinket-wise on them.
Which trinket?
I'm using the knowing one who wears the mask. You remember how you when I roll a survival test on a person, I have to pass it. But if it shows if they were on a hunt or if they have anything like artifacts or anything like that.
Which guy specifically?
So I did. This was the first one, so I was going from here, then up, then up, then up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof.
All right. This guy, he has his mask is actually a forged, and it's actually forged into his helmet.
Interesting.
You can forge a forged mask into a helmet. His armor and his shield are lesser artifacts, and his weapons is as well.
Cool.
This guy also has a forged helmet. Powerful gear, but not lesser artifacts. His sword, though, probably a middle stage lesser artifact.
So that's
guy. He has a forged helmet. Pretty much they all have forged helmets.
Yeah.
Quality probably average. Even the ones that Folly has would be probably better quality. Both of them.
For sure.
But they're enough to grant more freedom, which you can wear, and it also grants incredible defense all around the head. So kind of doubles. It increases your protection. The rest of them just have magical weapons. but it's these two are, especially this one. He is extremely well armed
Oh, for sure. No, I've
and
noticed.
armored. This one, his weapon is the most powerful of the group, but he doesn't have the defensive gear as the rest. It looks like he wears light armor. This one has the most magic-based armor, especially in the horns on the helmet, probably from a creature slain and built into the armor itself. And then this one, he's the one carrying the siege ballista. Very short, probably dwarf size, but probably more of a mechaneer and an engineer. Has the least magical stuff, but has the most technical stuff. We'll be
Shaman is
proceeding in a few moments. Do you have any questions and/or answers you would like for payment?
Maybe.
You do take gold, which seems to be very, very commonly found on this level.
I'll offer a question coin to ask what they're doing here.
We are here to hunt dragons. The next door, or what is beyond this door, is an incredibly large dragon lair. You can gain incredibly valuable materials and artifacts, at least at the lower level, by hunting there. It is extremely dangerous, and you should be well prepared. The dragons there are not easy, and the deeper you go into the dragon's lair and the caverns, the more powerful they become.
Or what floor did he say that was?
Literally,
next
the
door.
door they're about to go through.
Oh,
They're
leads
hunting
down
dragons.
to Dragon Lair.
Yeah.
Oh, and I turn and I look at Kuroko with like serious face, and I'm like, "We've got to go kill some dragons." This is a cultural thing. We need to kill.
I'll toss him that question coin, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, save that. That's useful against the masks. Like, I'll pay
Well,
for it. if
she
you
she
want.
offered it for the information of what they're doing.
Ah, okay.
It already happened. I'm sorry. I've got one more.
No, that's cool.
I'm trying to think of a question, but I don't know. What I want to offer, though, is the location of a whirling dervish face stealer mask. That would probably be good for the guy that's up at the front, but I don't
Probably
know what
not
I-
that wealthy.
Yeah, that's a fair amount of information. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You know what? I'm willing to throw some coin at this. I've got gold if you care to share a little bit.
We do accept gold.
Uh,
It'll be 10 gold a question.
10
If
gold.
it is
a
a more
question.
elaborate question and more protected information, then the price goes up. But I will let you know beforehand.
Fair enough. How about tell me about these dragons? I want to know more.
That is a
Are they-
very large, broad open question. Do you want to know about a specific dragon? What type of dragons will appear in the next room? I can't tell you about all the dragons.
Specifically, have you ever heard of a dragon called an Ahamkara?
No.
A speaking dragon.
There are speaking dragons, but I have not heard of this one. Probably deeper in the cave.
All right.
I will not charge you for that.
Tell me your favorite hunting story.
My favorite hunting story? That'll be 20 gold. Because it gives you 2 pieces of information.
You know what?
I didn't hear it.
I thought he said, you
Said-
know what?
You know what? I'll pay that.
Very well. The next area, there are a set of dragons that you can kill. They're more bat-like, and they do not have eyes, and they use sonic abilities. There are a couple that also migrate here to hunt them, since they are easier to kill, and they come from below. We happen to find one of the creatures, that one of the hungrier and more powerful dragons that came up, and we had launched our ballista in a perfect arc to slay one of the beasts normally found in the next room, and struck the creature dead through the chest into the heart, and we reeled in a catch with such surprise. It was a perfect hit, a perfect moment, perfect kill. I was able to, as the second piece of information, there's an individual who specifically keeps track of how many dragons you've slain. How he does this, we don't know. And the quality. If you offer him the dragon hearts, he has artifacts that you can purchase. They are specifically honed for hunting in this area, but that does not mean they're not potent elsewhere. They just are significantly more powerful, even the lesser tiered ones in the hunting grounds. I was able to turn in that heart for my artifacts. We did have to fend off about 12 of the other dragons, as they wish to feast upon such a large and most delicious kill that we are hauling in. It was quite a fight.
Sounds like. I'll transmat the gold brick, and I'll carve off a commensurate chunk of it.
Yeah. You toss it to him?
Mhm.
Yeah. He passes it back. Somebody puts it in a bag. Any further questions?
Is them doing anything specific to get through this door?
Not necessarily, no. It looks like he has the key to it. Looks like he's gaining information from the art and the language on the door. There's carvings.
Do you want to be our friends?
There's just the dwarf just kind of full belly laughs. Friends! You have to be able to drink, laddie, if you want to be friends.
Do you smoke?
Nah, I do smoke, but I'm a
Oh.
big drinker. Less of a smoker.
What are your thoughts on tea?
Is it alcoholic?
We
And does
could
it
put
taste
some
like ale?
alcohol.
Does it taste like ale?
If you put a little bit of spiced rum in some chai, it's just like,
Well, how much you got? I usually drink about 5 or 6.
5 or 6 liters, gallons,
Pints.
pints.
Comes in pints.
I'm gonna see if I can pull some booze from my bag.
Okay.
Super ale.
Rolls a 2. 42.
42.
I mean, you pull a little thing of vodka.
I've only got this. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe another time.
Maybe another time.
Only brew for the brave and true.
You kill a few
Comes from the
dragons,
green
you make your
dragon.
way to the well, you make your way to the third floor, and you find us in one of the main areas. There's 3 cities, and if you find us in the right one, there's a big tavern that has the name Stout Boar. And if you find that place, you might find us there, and we can be friends there, but not in the field. Not in the field.
No, that's fair. No,
Fair,
100%.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Friendships are made either in saving each other's lives, or friendships made in places where we don't have to have our guards up 100% of the time. A lot of people who want to be friends and then stab you in the back.
Brother, you ain't kidding.
Well, that's more generous than I was expecting.
What do you think?
But you
guys?
gotta be
Wanna
able
tell
to
them?
drink, laddie. You got to be able to drink.
I don't know.
Stout Boar's famous for having all sorts of alcohol. More than
Really?
any riot should. Yep.
Because I've been missing this stuff. I'm not sure what all they put in it, but you could only buy it from the New Monarchs. And it had ether in it and some kind of fermented, like fruit almost, but it wasn't
Got
a
fermented fruit?
wine. It was like, and there was like a honey taste almost.
The barkeep there, his son, he can make anything. You just gotta tell him what you want. He's even able to make some of me hometown favorites. Don't know how he did it. Tastes exactly like it. Hit exactly like it does when you drink it. Mighty hard. And yeah.
Sounds like a talented fellow.
He is. Too bad it is limited space in the city. Because can't grow your business unless you can buy the buildings next door. Can't buy the buildings next door. You get one space. Space is limited.
Desmond, where's my notebooks? Never mind, I see them. Thank you. So, on the 3rd floor, there are 3 cities. One of those cities has the Stout Boar Inn.
A lot of hunters go there. That's what he's talking about. A lot of people who are hunter gatherers. It's kind of a big meetup point because of the alcohol.
Right.
Also, if you have anything of value and you want to auction it, there's an auction house in the same city.
To use what we kill.
Well, if sometimes you don't. Sometimes you come across things that you can't use or have no intention of using. They specifically sell bulk-sized rare materials. So, if you find something valuable, especially off the afflicted, as they seem to be carrying some weird materials, but you gotta sell it in a large amount, usually in quantities of 100 or higher. If you find rare materials in a large supply, you can sell it there, or artifacts or tier 3 masks or higher. That's what they usually sell, along with a whole other series of weird things they come across. They do take a percent, but it's a nice, gentle percent, as any business would. You can also find a lot of things that you just don't have the ability to get. Anywho's, any last questions? Because we got to go kill some dragon.
What's the name of that city? Because there's some dudes down there that we really don't like on the third floor,
There's
and
a
I'd
whole
rather
bunch
find
of
you
them.
guys than them.
Well, here's the thing. There's millions of people down there. It's a large flow. They kind of they congregate towards the cities, but I don't know. There's a lot of scoundrels and assholes and unlikable sorts.
Because of the whole mask necessity down there, yeah?
Aye. Well, it's a land of plenty. Tell you that. Everyone's got to wear a tier 2 mask or higher. It's mostly because no one really wants to venture to floor 4. And floor 5's fucking a death zone. Everyone just kind of sticks around on 3.
5's a death zone?
Aye. Fucking 5 was terrifying. What do you think those scumbags set up on 4?
I mean, no, we were just down there at 5, but we didn't go past the safe zone. Seems like that was a wise choice.
Aye. Masks can create a small sanctuary, but outside it, it's free reign. 4-5's the necropolis. Fucking bloodsuckers home.
Ah.
It's a fucking labyrinth of dark magic, and it's also home of the Dark Tide.
The Dark Tide. We've
You ever
heard
hit
that.
one of those black zones that you literally can't see through no matter what you do? And they're just kind of pockmarked all over the place?
Yeah. So that's the
Find me-
origin of it.
We think so, but again, you go there, make sure you can see in the absolute dark of the tide, because the bloodsuckers can, at least the strong ones. You'll find less places that you can actually light a torch or use one of them energy beam makers that light the area. Pitch dark. Pitch fucking dark. And it's a fucking labyrinth.
Of course, it wouldn't be easy, so it's got to be a shifting labyrinth.
No, actually, you can buy maps.
Really? Huh,
Mhm.
color me surprised.
Right. Something about what the bloodsuckers do. They make sure it stays the way it's supposed to be. The only thing that they do is allow additions. And of course, going to floor 6. Going from 3 to 6, that's a big jump. People don't normally do that. And then no one goes to 7.
Yeah.
And as you can say, things are a little chalked up. 3's the home. Everyone goes to 3. But because everyone on 3, resources are tight.
So it necessitates people going out and acquiring those resources so everybody doesn't starve to death.
Sanitation's the real issue.
Really? Sanitation.
Aye.
So if somebody had a power or ability that let them just get rid of waste, they'd probably be
it's
able to make a
bit
fair
different.
coin there.
They could, yeah. They could, aye. But it's the sewage.
No, that tracks. Millions of people
Yeah.
all gotta poop every day.
Yeah. Also, a lot of the food you bring back isn't very good for you, so you dispose of that, and people get sick. And also, when you get sick, no one wants to do anything with your body, so they throw it in with the sewage. And wherever that goes, it gets clogged sometime. Yeah.
Well,
You seem okay, folk. I should have charged you for all that, but whatever.
The thing is, we knew a lot about it. Besides the third floor, I think that was a fair amount. But
that's definitely good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm gonna pull out one of the strips of trapped afflicted steel
Mm-hmm.
and ask if they're interested in that.
Hey, you put that on the tip of a spear, I'll puncture straight through a dragon's scales.
Tell
Hard
you
to wield.
what,
Hard to wield, though.
tell you what. Since you have been helpful, and we like having friends, and you have volunteered so much, why don't you guys take this piece? I have more. We can get more.
Folly, I think the thing is, it's hard to forge on top of a.
No, I got a portable forge. I'm pretty damn good. I can at least tape it or clamp it onto the spear tip. But if you have means of getting more, and a lot more, as in a bulk order, you might find yourself with a bit of cash if you can get to the auction house. Also, the dealers of death, they love this stuff.
A name like that, I bet they do.
Aye.
But, if we run into each other again in the future, think fondly of us, and we
Yeah.
will of you.
I will say, if you appear on the hunting grounds, your opponents. We don't.
Fair.
Yeah. Just keep your distance from the other hunting teams, because you might find yourselves hunted, so they can have a clear killing ground when they go actually hunting dragons. There's a lot of people who like to poach the hunters after their kills. Fortunately,
Yeah.
they can't redeem the hots at the vendor if you aren't the ones that killed the dragon. That doesn't mean they can't kill you and take your shit, though.
Good information, though.
Aye. So if you and your team kill the dragon, make sure to take the hot, even if it's damaged, destroyed. Something will be there. It won't decay. The dragon hearts, they never decay. So if you can't find the vendor, don't panic. Just come back. But everything else is fair game. Everything else but the hearts.
Oh, I think we've held you boys up long
No,
enough.
we're just giving B over there extra time to use his noggin. He needs it.
Surprised it
Fair
worked.
enough.
That red mask of his.
He comes from, or at least he says, they do this stuff for breakfast. Literally, that's how they get breakfast. They go hunt something big. All right, and boys, I'm gonna do some crafting. Eyes up.
Folly, how are you
Hold.
transporting the blade?
He'll just take some energy tongs, grab it. In fact, he's gonna actually put it on a forge, and he's going to hit it with an energy hammer. He's gonna continue to actually. It's gonna take about 30 minutes, but he turns it into a ballista tip.
Nice. I have those securely transmitted, so that I'm not like carrying them around in a sack.
Basically, they're
anything.
dematerialized.
Yeah. They're data constructs when not in use.
You know, Lassie, if you got more of them, I'll purchase some from you. We might be able to go deeper if we actually have something that can pierce hide like this.
Think.
How many more do you got left? Do you want to trade? To?
4, I believe.
I'll
He's-
purchase some from you.
Yeah.
As he pulls it up, he's crafted into a perfectly smooth tip with barbed edges. So once it pierces through and you yank back, the inside of the barb is not of that material, so it sticks and doesn't pierce through.
So it doesn't come out as
Pretty-
smoothly as it went in.
It doesn't come out smoothly as it went in. It doesn't. In fact, you got to pull the thing all the way through. And he's put another series of spikes on the end, so it can't just be pulled either way without massive damage. I'll buy him from you.
There's 2 more, since that seems to be the figure that Kuroko seems
Two.
willing to give up.
All right.
Mm.
Sell you some dragon scales.
So interestingly, I'm looking to forge a couple of iron masks together.
Mm.
Would these be beneficial in that particular endeavor?
Nah. No, that's not what you're gonna. If you're trying to forge iron masks together, you need to get permissions from the forge spirits, and you have to use one of the master tier forges. There's only 2 of them, and getting permission to use one is unheard of. At least on the first and second floor. There's a couple individuals who have qualifications to use one and permissions to use one. So it's all about your ability to craft. You have to impress the forge spirits, and I could sell you the information about how to get access for one of those. All the requirements.
Seems fair. What do you think, Folly?
No, that's definitely a gift that would keep on giving.
Aye, and you could sell it again. I won't
You
give you a
need more
piece of
than-
paper, you'll have to write it down. Sound fair?
Master Forge.
Right.
You said Master Forge requirements.
Aye.
Okay.
And it'll be if you get the qualifications, it'll be the forge spirits who will actually teach you how to do what you're wanting to do. They'll give you the knowledge and they'll train you how to make forged masks and combined forged masks. Because it's theirs. They're the ones who made them. They're the creators. And of course, any of their students. Requirement 1. There can only be 100 disciples, 100 students. If there are 100, somebody's got to fucking die first. Or they have to disgrace themselves and, well, they either die, disgrace themselves as a smith, or don't craft something of better quality within 100 days. You always have to improve. All right. 2, you have to have crafted 10 low-tier artifacts using one of the lower the lower forges. You have to do it there so they can see it. It can be anything. It doesn't really need to be of metal. It's just in this space. You don't even have to fucking ignite the forge. Just put it together.
All right.
3, you need to have forged at least 100 weapons there for them to see that are at least master quality or higher. You don't have to keep them. You can sell them. They're, it's you have to do quality, quantity, and then you need to craft one unique item of Grandmaster quality and donate it to the forge to then become part of the forge. You'll have to give it up, and it might be destroyed. If it's destroyed, it just becomes fire for the forge. If it doesn't be destroyed, it becomes purified, imbued with incredible powers, and gifted back. Items that are gifted back always end up either mid-tier artifact quality or around such. Not many things created can actually withstand the power and the heat of that forge, though. It has a purifying element that really just doesn't mess around. So be mindful of the materials you use when you do it.
So probably not a good idea to work with enchanted ice.
Or have someone.
No, anything of pure nature. Ice will work. I've actually seen someone create an ice weapon and be purified by the flames in the forge. Things from the afflicted and materials used from the afflicted, if not pre-purified, they will crumple under its purifying ability. Anything of evil nature does too. The weapon can be used to kill and probably has killed thousands, if not. But if the item is sentiently evil, it will be purified. Doesn't
So
mean it's not
malevolent.
unique. Yeah, malevolent. It doesn't mean they won't accept it as your unique craft. You're just not getting it back. It's going to be fuel for the forge. You can
Well, okay
also,
then.
if you don't have the ability to do it, and you do go to the forge, they do pay you materials for you to bring evil, malicious things to be destroyed and used as fuel. They'll give you rare materials in exchange for destruction of evil things.
Burning glare at Lady Lash's gem intensifies.
But anyways, dragon materials or things made from dragons seem to be a particularly commonly used theme. Pretty much most of the craftsmen down there, mostly because they're high quality.
And I could probably upgrade your armor that way, Kuroko.
Aye. They don't really particularly care about masks down there, which is weird. It's a safe space, no afflicted or space stealers
Sorry, I
there.
stepped out for a second.
Ow, ow, ow.
Your phones are now on. What's going on? What are you saying? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
What are you saying?
Words.
I stopped. I waited.
Ah, well, I'm good to go. I'm back.
Yeah. Those people,
Sue's back.
the biggest craftsmen, they like to use dragon parts and any other high quality materials that you can find scavenging. Not a lot of practitioners or craftsmen who use parts of the afflicted, but they always have some of the best qualities. It's just they're so damn difficult to use. Fortunately, I have a little bit of experience, but there's your
I
list.
know.
It's not long. You just got to prove yourself as a high quality craftsman.
Okay.
They also don't particularly enjoy cheating abilities, things that bypass your actual level of knowledge and bypass the actual ability to do the crafting. They hate MacGyvers, if you know that term.
Oh, yeah, I know. So 6. So out of character DM, they would hate 6.
Yes, they very much would.
Okay.
What's the point? Go play in your little forge. Stay away from ours, because that's not what we do here. We
It's
do
not
real
what we about,
craftsmanship.
fam.
Yeah, that's not what we do. Besides, it probably wouldn't help him. You know, he probably wouldn't get anything out of it. He would go there and be like, yeah, this, you know, I could do better with a workbench. This is really clunky. What do you mean a workbench? Check this out. And just a bunch of duct tape noises, and he's just hitting something with a wooden mallet, and then it just makes something incredible. No, they don't do that. Yeah. If you're seen MacGyvering any part of the process, that's considered disgraceful, and you lose your membership if you're one of the master craftsmen.
Enough.
Once you have become a master craftsman, anything you make in the forge is stamped, if it of course receives approval, by the forge spirits. Anything that's stamped by the forge spirits is indestructible, literally. We have very few things can destroy them. And they're the most sought after things in the levels.
Well, okay then.
There you go. All right, that's your list. Hand it over.
And I'll hand him one of the afflicted thingums.
Yeah, he puts
One of
a
the
little
afflicted metal.
like a little cap over the other one. He starts making another harpoon spear or harpoon tip, and the others are patiently just like, "Nah, we'll wait. We got time."
We'll wait for a fucking high quality harpoon weapon.
No, a dragon killing harpoon? Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, no, we'll
fucking
take
making
this
black arrows over here.
Right?
All right. What do you want for the next one? Since you only given up one more.
Well, I do kind of want to keep them so that I can make something out of them. I'm actually going to produce the dagger I made out of it and ask him about the quality of that.
It's shit tier. That doesn't mean it's not
Yeah.
valuable and people won't overspend on it. I mean, that the ability to cut through most metals and materials and armor most likely is incredible. It's just the quality of the craftsmanship is shit. Because if that's brittle, if that gets hit and they're parried, it shatters, and that's the point. You can't parry with it. Also, it probably would shatter upon impact with an energy-based defense. I mean, you also just kind of folded it and put a little thing. I mean, it's shit, Tiff.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, it's useful. You did good, at least to make it functional. Yeah.
I'll work on it. I'll make something better next time. This was mostly
yeah.
just a rush job. It was on one of the what you'd call a MacGyver bench.
Oh, yeah. Things that come off MacGyver benches, they're considered cursed item. At least by the community at large. They're not cursed, they're just considered cursed.
Oh, would the Forge Spirits be interested in taking something like this and burning it down?
Oh, absolutely. Those are evil in their eyes.
No, fair enough.
They're cursed for obvious reasons. They can't be fixed by normal means. Craftsmen are... There's no craftsmanship to it, not really. It just... individuals who wear it, they don't really, they can't do anything with it other than just wear it. You can't make any modifications. You can't repair it. You can't add. You know, it doesn't obey the laws of literally just reality. So they're cursed. Because the only way you can make modifications is if you are a MacGyver, or you use a MacGyver-like bench or workspace. That's it. That's all you can do. People use them if they're desperate, or if there's literally nothing else that does what that does. You ever seen a MacGyver work? I have.
Yes.
Fuck that. Fuck
Yes.
those people.
They're mind blowing. Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Good
Makes
thing
real
Six
craftsmen
isn't
look dumb.
here. Good thing Six isn't here.
Right. Actually,
Hmm?
interesting question. I built a weapon for a friend of mine here as well. Could you give me a comparison between the two? Because I used the same material for both of them. But
Mm. Did you use a? Oh, all right.
What
Did
you
you
did
use a
for mine,
MacGyver bench though?
was a
I-
modification, was it not?
yours was a modification, so the bench wouldn't have given me any bonuses. So I don't think I bothered with that one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wave Kuroko over and ask her to let him see the liar's handshake.
Sure. Kuroko will step up.
'Cause, I mean, I can't really be mad at him because he's right. I didn't put a lot of effort into that blade. At the same time, it's like I did put effort into the handshake though.
The blade's twisted. Brittle. Still shit tea. I mean, the way
Damn.
you put it into the device and the way it works is incredible. But the craftsmanship on the blade itself, if you hit something at the wrong angle, it's gonna shatter.
By the way,
For that
following,
other part, though, I'll reforge the blade portion and remodify the arm a bit, so it's actually nice and clean. And it's not brittle, and it's actually it's not at my main forge, but I can make it good quality here right now. Take me about 30 minutes.
I'd accept that.
Only if I can what?
You can watch. That's fine. Just stay on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, sure. You could if it worked.
And he'll take it out, use his energy shielded equipment, and he's actually going to turn it into a real blade. He's going to take all the twisted metal, just forms, and he's just going to just hammer it into a solid shape. He's actually going to fold it several times on itself. And now you have this incredible stiletto-sized blade, about 8 inches long. That just
Does he not
Hmm?
see something odd within it? Because Lucy's boon was attached to the liar's handshake aspect of the armor.
I know.
Okay.
Doesn't
just
seem to
wondering
be, doesn't seem
no.
to notice.
Okay. I was just curious.
There you go. And he reconfigures the sheath. Yep, that shouldn't shatter. Not easily, at least. Try not to
I'll
be punching any
learn.
force fields, though.
Can I learn anything from watching him put this together?
Go ahead and roll int. Just roll int.
So, question, Matt. The liar's handshake had 100 armor pen and 100 shield pen. Does that mean it's lost its shield pen?
No, that actually comes from Lucy's boon.
Okay.
It now has just
100 shield pen and then pen.
full. It has the full armor.
Yeah.
So it's not just 100. It's now the full ignores armor.
$52. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
The 2 degrees of success, I think.
Kind of get it. It really comes down to tools and really getting your hands on it. You literally need tools with a force field projector that goes around them. Because that way you can literally just manhandle this material. You also need something with a force field workspace, because that's what he has. He just hits a button on each of the gear, and it just boom projects a energy cover. He does hit it with a monstrous amount of physical force. Just
Sure.
so it, but he doesn't heat it very much. So he exposes it to high heat very briefly, just to make it bendable just a little, and then he just fucking hammers it. So if you heat it too much, there's probably a quality about the metal that just doesn't. It'll just completely ruin it. So little trick you learn.
Fair enough.
He'll make the third spear tip, and all right, lads. I think we better go kill some dragons.
Dragons.
One last piece of advice. Don't enter the dragon caves unless you have prepared for it. Just because you can take out a dragon doesn't mean you get to butcher it on sight. Have the ability to take the materials and then get out alive. That's the biggest issue, getting out alive with your haul. There's always vultures looking for you, and if you ain't threatening or paired, you're just gonna get fucked. Also, you ought to be able to fight off other dragons. You kill one, they're hungry. They're gonna want to eat your kill. And eat you too. They're very
Safe travels
sensitive.
on your journey.
Right. They're sensitive to the bloodletting, and they're sensitive to combat. Attracted to it. Alright.
Easy.
What you're probably here for is the over there. But alright, boys. Let's go make some money.
I like him. After he's gone, Folly is gonna turn around and just like wipe her eyes.
Before.
Just a little bit. She's very sad.
About.
She's very sad about the fact that he was like, okay, so this part, the part that you had pieces for, no, that's cool. But the rest of the stuff, the work that you actually did on this weapon yourself, nope, shit tier. And she's like,
Oh.
just get it.
Poor Folly.
Right.
It'll be okay, babe.
I'm not mad.
It's okay. It's okay. Let it out.
Shira, do you want to come check out the writings on this wall?
I'll give Folly a hug.
Sounds good to me. Am I allowed to step on this brick thing?
Oh. There's bits we didn't know existed. Wait, I'm not supposed to know that yet.
I found the another entrance. Maybe this is where they came from. But they said they came from the third floor, so it would make sense that they'd come from below, or wherever this darkness leads to.
How are you holding up, Shira?
I'm doing
okay?
great. Yeah.
Excellent.
Is it snack time yet?
Snack time. We just started.
She's high.
We want we want. Oh. We want I look at her and I say, dead face, dead ass. We once went a week without eating.
I'm gonna pull out some water and a ration.
Wait, you've
pack
gone a
for
week
her.
without eating? That's definitely snack time for you. Why did you go with? Why are you not eating a week? That's we got Jamine. He hasn't
7.
eaten in a week.
I was having too much
Um,
fun killing folks.
I'm an elf. I don't have to eat very often.
Oh, well, he hasn't eaten in a whole singular week. We need to feed him.
Would you like a ration pack too, Folly?
What? No, I'm fine. I was talking about when we were gone from the Nook for a
Can't hear
week.
anything.
Hello?
Yeah, she's just like, you haven't eaten.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Is anybody talking?
No one yet.
No. Okay.
Nope. We
I'm
were
gonna-
silent,
I'm
waiting
gonna-
for you to return.
Get myself and Sheba and maybe Folly if she wants any, like some ration packs and some of this water I got tucked away.
No, Folly's fine. She ate before we came.
It's just gonna be like normal shitty rations, but
Okay.
a little snack for the road.
A little 4,000 calorie snack for the road.
I feel like we'll just pick out the bits we want.
That's one. Folly will transmit anything that they try to throw away.
I'll
She's like-
also
She's like,
break
nothing.
break a little piece off my chocolate bricks here.
Sayeth what?
So Kurko will call over and say, "I've seemed to find another entrance. Is that ladder? Is that a ladder, Matt?"
Yeah, there's ladders leading down.
Okay.
They're well constructed. Looks like they're kind of a permanent affixation, but it looks like somebody a while ago probably made that as a easy access for pretty much everyone. Craftsman. It was like, it's really annoying to have no ladder here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the Forge Spirits thought that was good quality.
So if you guys want to check out the writings upon this door, I'll go check out the below part here.
Yeah, I love learning new languages.
I'm gonna check out some of the karma around this door.
As dragon karma.
Sure.
Matt, do you see my aura increase?
Yeah, that's cold foot.
Okay. It's just more for sensing.
It's a door.
Is there some kind of bovine on it?
No.
So you're saying it's not very adorable?
Oof.
Oof.
This is why Shada hurts me.
Oof.
Does this go this way? Is this like a crate that goes like?
Yeah, it goes to another map.
Ah, neat.
Oh, I hate to be that guy, but was there a duration to the amount of time we could play today?
We've got another half hour into us, but
Yeah.
I don't know how Allie is.
I'll do another half hour.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Here, let's go for it.
So should we go dragon hunting today or should we go down the other side of the map?
We are not prepared for dragon hunting yet.
No, I don't
Halo
think
will
we
say.
are. Why don't we check out where these crates go?
Yeah, I found a entrance. Seems there's a way out.
Sounds real chill.
Just get as much information as you can from this area, and we'll move on.
I'm climbing down this ladder.
I'll decrease my aura then, as I see Chamonix come down.
Shit.
Well, I got really accurate pictures of pretty much this whole thing.
Perfect.
I also got the blood spatter analysis on the ground. Yeah,
You do blood splatter analysis?
dude, you totally. It's like one of my secret, like, gross hobbies. Not gonna lie.
Neat.
No, so what does that tell us?
Oh, I need to study it, but on base look, looks like two powerful individuals, singular, fought, but the amount of blood loss is lethal. And the battle was pretty damn savage considering the spatter sent everywhere. By the amount of blood, probably not human, because I mean, it looks like they walked off at some point.
Fresher
There's
blood
no-
does lead through the door. That's true.
Yeah, so probably somebody with a lot more blood than what humans have. Not gonna, yeah, definitely.
That imply that they
Wow.
were bigger, or that the arm, or that the blood is under more pressure.
No, there would have been body, or at least a blood spatter on the floor to indicate that somebody, a blood pool.
Well, there's several.
No, those are not big enough for a body per se.
No, but
Because you
several.
would also have smear marks from the body being dragged.
Mhm. Unless they regenerated, then got up and walked away.
It was instant regen. That's yeah.
Halo will say
I
to
can do it.
Folly,
Mm-hmm.
before we leave, do you want to push the block back in, or should we just leave it open?
Is there a reason to close it?
Other people coming behind us?
Are
Once
we
you leave the
worried
door
about
open.
it?
I mean, it's nice to know what's coming behind us, but if you don't seem too worried about it, I think we should be fine.
I mean, I'm the one with the least reason to worry about things. That doesn't mean that it's intelligent for me not to.
Is there anything inside these crates?
There is now.
No, there's nothing in the crates.
It's not one big box, I'd assume.
Can I use
And
scavenger's eye on the
tomato.
crates?
Get
Sure.
on my fork.
Oh, he gave you the short.
How many crates can I use scavenger's eye on?
Good.
The
One
ones
per
you can
crate.
get. Yeah,
What?
one per crate.
Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't include the one by me because
The
where
one
we're
by Kuroko, the very bottom, that's a crate made into a tunnel, which does not count.
Okay, that's fair.
Always find something in the tunnel, but it's only monsters.
Hey,
Or a
that's-
bottle cap mine.
There could be, yes.
Ooh, 66, nice. That's it. One more.
One more. Passed all of them.
What are you looking for?
I don't know, just junk.
Staring at your junk.
Okay.
Booze.
You
to share
had
with
you
my
just
friends.
any junk? Like you just want me to come up with it, or do you just are you looking for something specific?
Yeah, come up with some junk for me, Matt. I don't
Okay.
care. Maybe give me some pocket lint or something.
This is a box, or as one might call it, a trunk.
The 7 degrees gets you a sewing kit.
Nice.
It's a field sewing kit.
Sewing up fields, or good for sewing up people in the field?
It's
What
a sewing
happened to
kit.
my character sheet? Oh. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
It'll allow you to make repair to clothing. So Moving down. 4. You find a box of unopened band-aids.
Nice.
The 2. You find one of those multi-purpose screwdrivers with the tips that come out, and you can put in a new one. The 5. Find a little bottle of pepper spray.
Pass
away.
over the Shira.
He's like, heck yeah! Whoa, this thing's kind of big. This is like,
I'll also give her the box of unopened band-aids.
dude, band-aids, big deal, big deal. Yeah. And then the 3, extra shoelaces.
Need to make a knot, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, those make really good garrote wire.
Dude, really? Does it everything have to be murder? Like,
What? Garrote wire isn't always lethal. You just choke them, and then they stop moving, they're
it's
still
a
alive.
weapon. It's still a
And
weapon.
then you
Still a
holding it.
weapon.
And
There
then
is
you
A
a
got it.
weapon.
sewing
You're making
kit,
a weapon.
an
You're
open
making a weapon out of
band-aid,
something that
pepper
doesn't need to be a weapon.
spray,
I mean, I
shoes.
could have mentioned what I could do with a box of band-aids.
Are we missing one?
You apply them to a wound because that's what they're for.
Yes, at high speed to create even bigger wounds.
Well, there is 5.
Well, why do
But
you
he
gotta
said
be like
3
this?
was the last one, so.
Yeah.
I come from a death world.
I got some junk. It was good.
The normal people like you that live in their normal, safe lives don't live very long here. Just like back home, where the people who lived in hardened bunkers hundreds of feet underground, who had machine gun nests and body armor that they passed down from generation to generation and lovingly maintained, they all got murdered because they weren't safe enough. Because
Well,
they didn't think outside
you know
the
what?
Don't
box.
listen to
You know
her,
what?
baby. She's mean.
Well, you know what? You know where we're not right now? Death Planet.
I want you to think about that fact. And then I want to remind you that there is literally a doorway to Dragonville right there. And
Mhm.
those guys had to make spear tips designed to rip out half a torso when they're pulled out because the things don't die if they don't.
Yeah, and I
We
was
are.
probably not going to come with you. I probably went back.
We are on a death world.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Well, how do you even know that it's classified as a world? What if we're just
Because
like in a place?
it's big enough to hold millions of people on one floor.
What if it's a space station? That's not a world.
Yes, it is. Space
No,
station
it's
of
not.
sufficient size is classified as a small planetary body.
Planetoid.
Uh-huh.
Not a world.
Exactly.
Not a world.
No, because
still
technically,
kind of a
even a
hole.
habitable centaur with personnel on it still qualifies as a world.
Maybe by your futuristic standards.
Yes. So you're saying that we should instead refer to your primitive, non-futuristic standards as a measure of how to judge things?
Absolutely.
Ah, see, you're wrong then.
And you just
Waiting
want to
on
murder
you,
everything.
Polly.
Murder everything. I haven't killed you.
Well, that doesn't mean you didn't want to.
Want to.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I would have. My friends would
Yeah,
have been
right.
very, very cross with me afterwards.
Well, you would have to catch me first.
You're not running now.
Please don't murder She-Ra.
She means well.
Your inner murder hobo showing.
I mean, I don't have an inner murder hobo. I'm successfully and completely in tune with my murder hobo. It's what happens when you live alone for centuries at a time and kill people to survive.
Yeah, that's kind of inner murder hobo.
Yeah, like I said, that's outer murder hobo. It's not suppressed.
You know, you're gonna need to go see someone.
I see Chamonix. She's my tea therapist.
Oh, you do therapy? Man,
I'm
I got
not
some.
sure that I have enough tea for that.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Sometimes all
I'm
it
pretty
takes
sure
is a
you have
little
like a super unlimited supply of tea.
I'm still not sure I have enough tea for that. It's a lot of tea.
Yeah, there's a lot of tea. I mean, I seen you pull like tea out of like nowhere.
Yeah, it's great. Whenever I need tea, there's just tea. It's how my tea powers work.
Dude, having tea powers, how cool is that? Are you a superhero in your world?
Nope, I'm just a friendly medicine seller.
The way that he says that leads me to believe that being a friendly medicine seller might be a superpower in of itself.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Like some kind of like hyper competent world traveler who just keeps getting into chicanery and solving solving problems that could descend into universe destroying threats.
I mean, basically.
See? There you go. Superhero.
What else is a doctor for?
Curing the sick. Euthanizing those that can't be helped.
I mean, sometimes your sick is just giant and world destroying.
Kirko's going to
A hell of a
crouch into
disease.
stealth.
And leave this conversation. Goes like, Ollie, I'm tired of this conversation. No, it's a screw. It's designed to be screwed in, not pushed in. See? Like it's not stable enough to do that too. Short version is no. I cannot push a screw into a wall with my thumb. At least not beyond the initial indent. Hey, stop messing with that. We're gonna throw it out the window. Do you want to eat it? Let's go eat it. Guys, me and my daughter are gonna take a short 30-second intermission.
A yeeter mission.
Yes.
Good.
You not taking your drone with you?
Drone's gonna stay there. Stay back with the team. Drone can be seen. Kuroko in stealth. Little robots.
Not
Humanoid
little,
robots?
humanoid-sized robots.
Okay.
The thing just kind of scans back and forth like a security camera.
Right. Kirkus.
I want to check out these big metal boxes over here. What are these guys?
They look like much more significant. They're giant crates, but they're much more robustly sealed than the cargo containers around you.
Neat.
Looks like many tools have been used to attempt to open them and have scored damage on some of this stuff, but no, it looks like they haven't succeeded.
We take the knife to them.
I would do the one that's not pressurized.
Yeah, that tracks. Using my cast iron skillet to cook some Wagyu beef. So,
We'll do some
Chamonix.
smelling on these when you guys are done.
Me?
Yeah, this is the one that's sealed up and not pressurized, right?
I don't know. I
you wanna
don't
try
know
and-
about pressurized grates.
Oh. Well, this one says pressurized on it.
Ah,
So you want me to cut on it?
if you want to, I'll stand back here.
Cool. Zuba, Zuba, Zuba.
You just straight up gonna cut it.
I'm gonna aim for the lock first, and if there's no lock, then yeah, I'm gonna cut some holes.
Shamina, you want to step back?
I did step back. I can step back more.
Like I said, the one that's not pressurized is the one I start cutting on.
Right.
Okay. Is there a lock that I can see?
There's several locks, but both of them look like they have some sort of computer lock portion as well.
So, do I recognize the language? Or the code?
No, nor do you recognize anything that looks similar to a root language on it either.
Weird. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm gonna slip in there with the nice big old cutting dagger, and I'm gonna start working at the actual metal like locking bars and bypass the electronic lock completely.
Okay.
You want to do turn order for this, Matt, or how do you want to do it? Theater of the mind still?
No, theater of the mind. No, it's just he's gonna cut at it, and then an alarm's gonna go off, and it's gonna open, and a massive fucking robot boots up. A bubble shield activates around it, scans, and then you hear a whine of weapons.
Like when it boots up, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's probably not good. Chaos Reach.
Can we do initiative now?
Or if you'd like, dear.
I should not have suggested those doors. I'm afraid for you too.
Are you? Should I be afraid for me?
I would.
You mean two? I'm the only one here.
You also
Shaman
hear
ain't
shouts
involved.
of voices as there's a lot of people here. You also hear clanking of metal feet. Lots of them.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm a Chaos Reach this robot.
Okay. Roll for damage.
All right. Super damage is a bunch. What's the damage on the super? Because I haven't used Chaos Reach before.
It's gonna be the same damage. So it's gonna be your int and it's gonna be your ballistic skill and your int in d10s +1, but there's no pen on it.
Chaos Reach?
Mm-hmm.
Once you spend some merit into these supers, I'm sure they'll be more powerful, but
If the damage exceeds its health bar, then it passes through and hits whatever's on behind it. Because basically, this has turnover damage. So anything that you've chaos reach.
Hey, so you're
and-
not saying that that it's incapable, that it's going to be completely ablated by armor. You're saying it's not going to punch through things.
Right.
Okay.
No pen means it just doesn't ignore armor, because each pen reduces your armor and basically makes it so that as if you don't get that flat damage reduction, because that's what armor's for. You get to apply flat damage reduction to the incoming damage. Chaos Reach, if you kill the thing in front of it, just subtract its health bar and the armor and the shield from the total damage. But you get to roll 11d6 plus 1, which is 11d6 plus 11. Or 1d10 plus 1 for. It is a 2-turn channel, so you have to cast it for 2 turns. And you get to apply damage on both turns. You get to reroll it. But on the second turn, you can retarget because you can move the beam.
Cool. That is 5 degrees of successes to shoot it.
It's in a box. It's still having to get out of the box.
So that's 39
no.
points of damage.
No, it's your int plus your weapons, so your ballistic skill modifier should be 11d6 plus 11.
Oh, okay. I thought it was my ballistic
Because it's a ballistic
skill
skill
to
plus your int.
hit.
Well, ballistic skill to
Okay.
hit, yes, you have to hit with your ballistic skill. I'm talking about damage. It should be 11d10 plus 11.
Okay. So I'm wearing the blue mask right now, so my int is plus 30.
Then you get another 3d10 plus 3.
Yeah.
So Matt, I thought it was only a bonus and not an actual characteristic increase.
He just got a big bonus from his mask. Like he got it upgraded.
Okay,
Right.
so it's a characteristic instead of an actual bonus.
It's a character. It doesn't apply as a characteristic to his overall stats. It'll apply it to the damage though of weapons. That's the upgrade that he
Okay,
gets.
cool.
So that's 69, 70, 71, 72 points of damage for round 1.
Shield's still up.
Okay. Guys, I think this might be a trap.
I'm getting the feeling we're not supposed to be here.
Or just unauthorized user on a crate. You cut it open, you didn't open it with proper
Yeah,
access.
didn't use Vic. I was hoping you would use Vic.
As the coding language, so it would have been like Das ist dies. I don't know.
I mean, logic and it's universal in a sense, though, right?
Okay,
Probably.
Gremlin roll initiative.
But I mean, if they're operating on a base 16 code, we're fucked. Like nothing I did would work.
Okay, rolling for turn order.
Turn your underline, eh? I was kind of expecting something bad to happen from opening the crate, but I thought it was just gonna like explode or something.
Right? There was that consideration. What child?
Oh, are people talking right now?
Yes.
Yes.
People talking now?
No.
Nope.
here, Alex.
I'm talking now.
Excellent.
Go away. I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh, I'm afraid you don't get a choice. You see, once you've begun my game, you must play to the end, even if that end is game over. Guys, if this goes poorly, what do you think my next character should be like?
I think maybe we should leave.
So what I'm going to do for my turn, I probably won't get to do it, but what I was doing before things happened, 1d0 map.
All right.
There you go.
No, Benjamin loves me. We're going home.
Okay. The robot just kind of, you're blasting away, and it barks something in this just really threatening kind of robotic command at you. And it says it twice, and when you don't stop, it will fire
Stop.
two beams of energy at you.
Do you ever get step aside, Alex?
Which one's that?
It's the 15 point. You can have 2 reactions.
Nope.
It will hit you with both.
Would
You
you
are
like
also
to spend
floating
it?
in the air, kind of because he is ulting, and that doesn't really allow him to dodge.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got on for armor right now?
I've got my new armor on, and I've got some guardian shield and a regular old force field up. So we gonna see. Plus, I have the 50 wounds from the red mask.
50 wounds should be nice.
Yeah. So
It's going to be 47, no pen. These are non-lethal shots, and if you hit 0, you are knocked unconscious. Its guns are set to phaser,
oh, I see.
or it's done.
So
And then he is going to roll again for the other blast, because these are twin linked.
well, okay then.
What's with the extra 5, Matt?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. That was because they didn't roll 10. Never mind. Ignore the extra 5. You're right.
So that's 47 plus 34.
It's shield first. This will damage shields. Doesn't damage
Okay.
armor. You get the reduction from the whole kit and caboodle that you built up.
Okay, so it doesn't actually. I don't actually knock any damage off until it breaks through my shields, right?
Right. Shields are always first to get hit. Always, unless you've rearranged it somehow creatively.
Okay. So out
And then it goes to armor.
of
Armor's a flat reduction
7,
from whatever's left, and then you
50,
reduce the
boom,
wounds are also flat reduction, and then it goes right to your health bar after that.
34. Okay. So the 38 hits in the body, so that's 25. So 47 minus 27 is 20. So I tank the first shot. Like he blows through all my shields, and then I just tank the shot to my chest. The 20 gets me on the arm, the right arm, and completely planks. No damage.
Cool.
So it pops my shields, and then my armor goes ding, 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 ding.
Does not go. Brrr, it goes.
That's the one. Do, because twin linked.
Yeah. Also, they fire two separate weapons at the same time.
Either way,
Yeah.
I got you.
That was probably its warning shots.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm stuck in the T pose here. I can't like stop the chaos reach. So
You could turn it away, but we'll come back to you. Shira's gonna run over, and then take a knee, and then take a picture of it, and I take a picture of you in the shot.
cool.
In remembrance
And-
of Folly.
He's like, Vic,
In loving memory of
Vic, help me analyze its weak points.
I don't know. Can Vic do that?
Vic looks over. It's just a. Whoa, that's a weird photo. What'd you do? Dude, my camera has all sorts of like. Dude, just. She pulls out a cord from her bag, hooks it up to the camera, passes the other half to Vic. Jack in. Oh. Okay. Roll for Vic on his logic. And
Feeling a 5 or a 5. Maybe together.
Excuse me.
That's going to be like a 64.
Damn, that's not great for me, you know.
Now it's going to be a 26. Now it's going to be a 94.
I think it will be a 37.
Now it's going to be a 73.
I'm gonna spend a little bit of merit so that Vic actually has logic known as a skill.
That's only 5. No big deal.
yeah, 5 merit for him to pick it up.
Yeah. Boom.
24. Ooh, a 7.
I'm gonna re-roll that with her ability. And Vic's like, okay, that's bad news. And he's gonna actually start analyzing it. I've got the language. It has a weak point on its back, upper right. Looks like there is a design flaw there for some sort of capacitor. If you can break through the shields and puncture that, you should be able to destroy the thing. Be careful of the missile rack on the left side that's embedded in the armor. If you hit that, you will explode. Or it will explode. See? Investigative journalist. Your camera? What is your camera? My camera. I did a lot of custom work.
Shit.
Helps me find the truth. A lot of movement. bunch of individuals are approaching. Just kind of like, it's like we got some troublemakers, boys. Mm, mm. Is that a nice ball?
Yeah.
Kind of stops, looks at it.
Obstruction detected.
Yeah.
Obstruction detected. Analyzing. Finding alternate
Just
route.
like, yeah. Hostile detected. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself.
Are you still there?
I'm going to make a roll for the front one to see if he has the ability to use brain. He just kind of looks at it. Looking for alternative route.
That was the best roll.
Engaging battle mode 9999. Shutting down. So did we determine if those guys came from this way or not?
Kuroko, you're up.
I know.
Careful, Kuroko. Its energy barrier is really hefty.
Okay. Is it just around itself?
Yeah, it's a big bubble shield.
Okay. I'm going to Lyra's handshake it.
Okay. Just shing.
Is it a large object or am I?
It's a large
am I-
object, yeah.
Okay, so just a +10 then. That's a pass from stealth. If it dodges, then that. But so I just did 100 shield pen to it.
Yeah. That shield pen actually does the ablative effect, because all shields have ablative. So
Mhm.
shield pen just automatically reduces the armor by 100. Then you get to apply the damage.
Okay.
And it immediately swivels its head to you and barks something at you, and the lights on the gun go from green, orange, and then a dark crimson red, and the barrels extend slightly, and a panel comes out from underneath the gun that was sealed before, and two other barrels exit. On its left shoulder, the missile pad opens up, and on the right shoulder, where the collarbone is, another panel opens up, and some sort of barrel protrusion comes out. Follow, you recognize that as a rail rifle, but the size of it would be more akin to a cannon.
That's a mag cannon. Don't get shot with that.
I feel that. I do.
I'll probably punch through your eyes.
Okay.
You ready to get cold? Because I'm extending my aura around it.
Let's get frosty.
Okay. Constantine. He's gonna run, slide over, not interrupting Shira's shot, and he's going to cast Blessed Shield. Folly, you were given a holy shield for 27.
Nice.
And Kuroko. No, he fumbles the cast for you.
It's okay.
Folly.
Well, I guess I do 14 d10 plus 14.
You got to re-roll. So do 11. You get to roll another set of dice. So you get to
Put the
roll 11d.
exclamation mark at the end, by the way.
Yeah, 11d10 exclamation point plus 11. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
84 more fuck a bunch of lightning damage.
It will actually, his shield dissipates after 250 damage. A little bit punctures through, hits the plate.
I'm hitting him with the Chaos Reach. Can I try and get over him with
You mean over him?
my drift?
Oh, you're
You know, because I'm in the air. Yeah.
yeah. You can shift 1 square.
Ah.
As I was trying to get behind him. Oh well.
You know you can only move very slowly with Chaos Reach.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dominic,
Um,
shield is down. It is now in bunker mode.
I guess I'll move up. Can I get past Constantine here?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna hide behind Kuroko.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
you're gonna get cold.
You're gonna get cold. And if you can, I don't know what you can do here, but
There's a lot of stuff you can do. Especially with the grouping here. Looks like your support specialists are supporting.
I just don't want to get hit by the gun.
That would be, yeah, that'd be good. You could try and do a quick cast and make a talisman barrier.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll help try and protect my friends here. So just sleight of hand. Yeah. No?
sleight of hand,
Seems
minus
that way.
30.
Minus 30?
Have you done a barrier of shield before?
Yeah, I've done a couple.
Okay. I don't know them.
Yeah, like when we fought the Juggernaut, the whirling the blade dervish.
Okay.
So I'll just set up something along here.
Okay. 3 degrees of success. Go ahead and roll your willpower modifier. Or not roll. Roll your willpower modifier and d10s for a shield you will put up.
Okay, 4 d10s then.
Do you want to give yourself 1 willpower?
What?
Do you want to give yourself 1 willpower?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. So to bring it from 49 to 50 would be 2 merit?
So 3 merit.
3 merit? 49 to 50? Okay.
Roll another d10.
Another one? Why?
We've always been exploding 10s.
Oh. Feels weird with Matt being all quiet.
No. Yep. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right. Looks like you got a 50
50.
shield.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Devastator's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Stay.
Rocket Pod's going to roll to acquire. It will.
Okay.
It will not target
Damn
you.
it.
You both are too close. It's going to target those in the back.
Nicely
Polly,
done
you're a
on
lot
the shield.
easier to hit. You're going to get the particle cannon. The other two you're going to get hit are going to shoot at Kuroko along with the 2 flamethrowers.
Nice.
It
Miss
is
on the
going to
particle
use-
cannon.
No, it is going to use its combat program to reroll.
That's
Say,
bullshit,
otherwise
Snape.
it's an overload.
And then it's going to use. Yep, it's going to hit pretty much its entire set. Missiles first. There are going to be 6 missiles. All right.
Oof.
There is going to be missiles that income, and there is going to be 61 damage. Chaminade, reduce that by 50. Your shield breaks.
No.
You need to deal. You need to handle 11 incoming damage. So go ahead and roll first for force field. 50 or less is good.
Have you ever eaten one of your berries recently?
No, I haven't recently, but I should.
We all should quite often. We should
Roll your
partake
1D,
of the
roll
fruit
your
of
1d100.
Shamane's body.
50 or less, you get a shield proc. Actually, no, it's 60 or less because you got the better one. You haven't upgraded.
Yep.
So
Good try.
Should I
damn,
reroll that?
If
I
you
Yeah,
mean,
want
like
to.
you
Yeah,
could
I'll
fate point it.
reroll that.
it would allow you to just go, nope, I takes none of the damages.
Mm-hmm. Point of the force field.
As long as it's not a 1, right? Oof.
Unfortunately, no. The force field will not apply. If you dodge, Constantine will get hit behind you because just because you dodge doesn't mean there's no one there. What's your armor? Do you have another shield?
I have Folly recharged my Titan bubble.
That is an
You did.
activatable. You have to do that on your turn, but that does
Oh.
grant you a massive shield.
Uh,
What's your
so-
armor?
Since it's blast, it's hitting in the chest. 17.
These are micro rockets.
Okay. So does it depend on the roll then, or what's the area?
They're blast 1.
Okay. So, like I said before, blast usually hits the chest for hit location.
Mhm.
So,
Constantine will be
have a
fine. He
metal-
has a force field. He'll tank 11.
Okay, well I can try and dodge then.
I was going to say she has 17. Chaminade has
No,
17.
if you dodge, Constantine gets hit, and then Shira
Oh.
and Vic get hit by the blast. But if you
Oh,
get
no, I
hit,
don't want-
only Constantine will get clipped. by it.
Okay. I
How
won't
much armor
dodge
do you
then.
have?
17 in the chest.
You're fine.
Yeah, you could eat
there's
that
only
shit.
there's only 11 damage left over from your shield defending you, and your shield took all the brunt of it first before collapsing, so you only took no damage.
Okay.
So, is this guy going to be doing laser weaponry at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
First
How's
is
it activating with the cold though?
it is not completely frozen yet, and this robot looks actually operable in space.
Cool.
If it gets too much colder, there might be issues, but again,
Sounds good.
this robot, its model looks like it could probably fight on the hull of a spaceship, especially with the way its legs are built, which means it good in cold conditions. Folly, this thing's gonna hit you with a big gun. You're getting hit for 69 damage, pen 75, shield pen 20.
Oh, yeah, nah, I'm dead.
Kuroko, you're gonna get hit with real guns.
Right, I'm going to say she can't actually dodge this time, can she?
No, you're in the air.
He hits me with everything in the air. Like he just constantly
Nope.
punishes me
That's
for
just
being in the air.
that's just the particle cannon.
Yeah, no. Every time I've been in the air, he's just been like, "Boom, get dumped
Do you
on."
want to spend any merit or?
I have 36 merit, and I have no idea what I would spend it on.
Probably a swiftness. Probably dodge. Select the dodge.
First main gun, second main gun. Oh jeez. And then the undermounted flamethrowers. Okay, so first main gun on the right arm will hit you for 39 damage, pen 15, shield pen 10.
There's no inescapable in this, is there?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So what I'm thinking, Matt, is using an acrobatics dodge to get behind it.
You need to resolve the gun, all the damage first. It fires all of it at the same time. But yes,
Okay.
if once this has all been resolved, you can get behind it.
Sure, but so what about the dodge though? The dodge
I'll
itself.
let you the dodge mechanic. If you succeed, it will allow you to go up and over, but you still need to resolve the rest. It'll just negate that specific attack.
Okay, so I have 2 reactions. I'll
Right.
do a dodge for the 41 pen.
Okay. Well, it's more than that. It's
The 41 plus
50,
the
50 yeah,
yeah,
54.
yeah, right, the 54. So
Okay.
1 sec. I think it's only a 10 as it is. Yes. So there's a dodge with that one.
Okay.
And then I'm doing an acrobatics dodge to get behind it. So flamethrower. Flamethrower is 33, 41 plus 27, right?
Yep. I mean, just dodging it. It doesn't have any escapable, so as long as it says success, you're out of the way.
Okay, but I did that for the 2 big guns, like the 2 dodges for the big boys,
Mm-hmm.
the 39 and the 41. The 33 and the 27. Is it doing double damage versus my shield?
No, these are individual hits. So the shield will hit it first.
Mm-hmm.
And no, they're not doing double damage. Your ice is too cold. These are basic flamethrowers.
Okay, so I have 114 shield.
Mm.
And if these flamethrowers aren't doing any shield penetration,
No, they're just flamethrowers.
then I don't take any damage.
Yeah. So it looks like you lose on the first one. It does 41 shield damage to you, and then the other one's another 27. So
So I dodged the 39, so I shouldn't have got hit by that one, right?
well, these are he shot you with each of the main guns on each of the arm, but he also has a flamethrower on each of the arms. Which
I
are
was getting hit
separate.
by the flamethrowers. I was getting hit by those.
Which are the 2 lower rolls.
Yep, for sure. Now the 2 top ones, I did for the top one, the 39. I dodged right past it.
Yeah, you dodged that one. You dodged the 54.
Right.
But you still have to resolve the 2 successful hits on the flamethrowers.
Right. I was gonna say. So for shields, the way we've been doing them so far is that if there's pen, then it reduces the shield cap. But if there's no over damage, then it's not reducing the shield. So if you want to talk to me about how you want to do this instead, then
because it has been a little bit inconsistent. You're correct. So what I'm wanting to do is depending on the type of shield you have, that can be ablative because your acts as it has the shield quality, but it's made of ice. So yours is kind of ablative in all situations, where most energy shields are. If you have energy shield pen, it reduces the overall cap. if the damage exceeds the total of the shield,
Then it breaks.
then it breaks, and then
Yep.
that's the whole thing's down.
For sure.
I would prefer all low level shields be ablative.
Okay.
Higher level
Um,
shields they'll just be flat reduction.
Okay. I would say mine's a higher level shield, especially since mine's made of Est and there's a boon
Oh,
and
it
bloodline.
would be a higher level shield.
Yeah.
But low level shields are ablative,
Yes.
and high level shields act like armor, and can only be reduced by
The shield pen.
Shield pen.
Or armor
Okay.
penetration.
Go ahead and move your character behind him. You have successfully mitigated the damage. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, I jumped the gun a bit. I have 3 wound left.
Because armor just reduces the amount of protection you get. Same with shield pen. It doesn't actually deal additional damage. So yeah, you're alive. You just got a big hole in you, and you're just like, fuck.
God damn, this is that Archon all over again.
Yeah. Shira is going to. Hey Vic, give me a charge. Sure. What are you doing? Don't worry.
Just gonna flash it.
No, what she's gonna do is she is going to turn on active video, and then she's going to dial down the speed in which the camera like the slow-mo camera,
Okay.
and then she's gonna hold that trained on the robot, and you can actually feel the robot start to move sluggishly.
Interesting.
All right, I don't know how long I can hold this, but it should be slower for at least a little bit.
Also, she's increasing the frame rate.
Oh, what do you mean?
If you increase the frame rate on a camera, it slows down
Okay, gotcha.
what it's filming.
Okay, yeah, she's increasing the frame rate
A little
on
bit of
the enemy
visual
too.
effects knowledge.
On
Yeah,
reality.
thank you.
No rules, baby.
He's like, get out of the way, you stupid hunk of junk! And this guy just starts shooting the ice wall. What is this shit made of? Fuck, dude, just put a charge on it. Fine. Puts a charge on it. Chonk.
So is our ice wall down?
Not yet.
Not yet.
So whose turn be it?
I'm moving enemies.
Yeah.
Kroger, yep.
Okay, so weak point, targeting that. If you need me to do a called shot, I understand, but
You will.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'll be doing 2 attacks because I think. Wait. I think called shots are
very
only
excited.
are only a half, are only 10 since I have duelist or polgist. I think that's what it is. Let me check my talents. Okay. Called shots actions can be half when unarmed. Excellent. So I'm going to be doing 2 called out shot actions at its location. Let's just what is it called? Shot action again. Combat rules. So minus 20. Minus 20. Plus 20 minus 10. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay, with an 11, gorgeous. I'm going to hit that spot. And I'm going to be applying 15 stacks of, or wait. 140 plus 3, 17 stacks of frostbite upon that location.
Okay. You'll notice that armor does not care about cold. That is basically the equivalent of punching a spaceship hull. The ice stacks will not accumulate on this armor.
Okay.
You'll need something with puncturing ability. Puncture that. And
Unfortunately, I have a 3-second cooldown or 3-turn cooldown, so I can't use it multiple times.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately.
I can't make it explode either, can I?
It's not powered by Raw, no.
Yeah.
Constantine's like, let's move over here, folks. Come on, Shira. Move. Folly, shields up. Go ahead and add 17 shields.
That will help. Not at all if it shoots me with that thing again.
Hopefully you can do a bonus action and swap masks.
Oh, he did pass the other one.
I mean, I could, yeah.
Constantine will grant you another buff. It will grant you 1 additional reaction on each of your turns until the buff is over, and the buff will last 2 rounds.
Nice.
So you can either
hit
use
me
1
with
extra
that one
dodge
more
per
time.
turn or 1 extra parry per turn, or
Oh,
anything
neat.
that uses a reaction.
Cool.
And if you wanted to activate your scarf, this could turn into 4 instead of 4.
It could double, yeah.
It's up to you.
All right, Follow, you're up. You're no longer
Okay.
locked into the Chaos Reach animation.
Yay! I hate getting stun locked.
I've also made a nice ice spot where you should hit. Have fun.
Okay. Gonna
Lots
do
of
the
pen on this bad boy.
thing. Right. Could you do me a quick favor and swap around one of my Crimson Est into my barbed wire wreath, please?
Can I do that, Matt?
Say one more time.
Can you swap one of my Crimson Fluidium in one of my trinkets over to a different trinket?
No, not until you learn how to flow and move Fluidium like Kuroko has.
No,
Kuroko
she
would
was asking me to do it, but can I do
Oh,
it now?
Kuroko, you could do it, yes.
Yeah.
But it would
Yeah.
have to be on your turn, yes.
Okay,
But oh well, fuck it.
there's a but. Sorry.
Yeah, there's always a but. Cool. Swoosh, nothing but net.
You land on the same spot Kuroko was?
No. Oh, sorry. No, I want to be over here on this side. My mistake. I'm gonna prime a grenade and stick it in the missile rack.
You were warned the detonation would be rather large, and where to strike with a high penetration weapon to turn this thing off.
Right. But, and hear me out, The highest penetration weapon I have right now that isn't a knife is a 15. And this thing is clearly above our weight class.
I mean, once you hit the electronics, it should be fine. And once you
Yeah.
once you penetrate, my ice can seep through.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can.
mobile ice now?
I mean, it's within my domain.
Yeah, he fights in a domain. The ice does what it wants while in the domain. The problem is,
Yeah, all right, fuck
the carapace is sealed.
And I don't have my liar's handshake up until another 2 turns. So
Right, and that's why he hasn't punctured it. It has a shield, it has armor, and then it has soft parts on the inside.
just
Like
like
most-
us.
like- Yeah.
We're almost done. Gotta go.
Cool.
And then we can go.
5.
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay?
I'm doing okay.
Excellent.
Just my shoulder hurts.
Cool.
So it would be a cult shot minus 20.
Okay, so that's a 40. That's 2 degrees of success.
Okay. Where do you just stab the
Plus
weak point that was labeled?
stabbing it in the weak point.
Just apply all damage to it, to that weak point. The weak point has
Oh,
a health
okay.
bar. Because it goes right through its space hull armor, because it's armor, it's full armor pen, and the tortured
Yep.
steel blade.
17, crippling 7.
Let me roll for its internal redundancy. It will be able to activate its redundant parts.
Cool.
Shamane,
Must
what are you
stab
doing?
it again then. I'm not done yet, homie.
You did a movement and an action.
Right, but my movement when I'm using my strafe glide doesn't cost me my movement action. That's one of the reasons it was cool.
Okay. Well, then, roll. Well, you already have the blade in there again. You can just
Just wiggle
You're-
it around some.
yeah.
Is it crippling cumulative?
No, crippling does not apply to
Machines. I
robots.
guess. Yeah.
No,
Makes sense.
And crippling, no, is not a cumulative. What crippling does is the highest crippling
Takes it. Yeah.
overrides lower levels of it, but they if humans who are afflicted with crippling take more than a half action, they take true damage to the number of crippling directly to their health bar. So
I remember that part, which is why I was hoping that it would do it.
No, it's also not moving. But yeah, or sorry, it's not. It is taking its full action to hit you all, but it's also a robot. It doesn't really care. About
Yeah.
that.
Before you finish,
I wanted it to not.
do you want to swap masks?
Mm,
Good old bonus section.
No, but yeah, I suppose I might as well. If I do, I'm gonna lose my my 50 wounds and my 20 to physical characteristics.
No, your blue is on front. Your red's in reserve.
Yeah,
I was
which
gonna
means
say,
it's
did you
go
already-
away.
Red will go. Red will go
You
to
already
front,
use it?
and then blue effects will go away because that's. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, red will go away. That's right.
Yeah, my
Yep.
red would go away since I'm wearing my blue mask,
Mhm.
so I get
It is
some
up to
blue
you.
bonuses.
I just feel like armor and shields are nice.
Sure. Like it's not a bad call.
Shamane, what are you doing, homie?
I'm gonna run back with the fam.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna set up another barrier, I guess.
That'd be great. Go for it. Go ahead and make a move, and then roll me some. Same as before.
Oh,
Good try.
should I re-roll that?
It is up to you.
I've only got one fate point left.
The only thing that's going to happen next is there's going to be those guys breaking through my ice barrier,
I'm a little worried
and
about
they're going to have
them.
a straight path for you.
Yeah.
It's up to you. 74% chance. It can go either way.
But we can't get hit by this thing. This thing's gonna go next, so I should probably be more worried about it.
It might not even see you guys, but it also might, and it might shoot some missiles at you.
Okay. I'll re-roll for that, I guess. Woo.
Hey. Now, you know what to do.
5d10.
5d10 with an exclamation mark at the end.
What's the exclamation mark do?
Explosion.
Explosion.
Nice. All right. You got yourself a shield of 34.
Oh, I got a 10. Should I roll another
Already
one?
did
Already
it.
did.
That was
Already
the
did it
one.
for you.
Explosion.
Okay.
You see, there's 6 there instead of 5.
Okay.
Energy. It is slow, so it only can take a half action. The energy core is breached. The particle cannon does not have enough energy to fire, and it is going to try and throw you off by spinning really fast.
Stripe?
Okay.
Oh, wait. You're grounded, right? Are you grounded yet? 2 feet on the ground? No. Maybe? I don't know.
2 feet on it.
Oh,
I don't know.
No.
It spins really good. I need a strength test with a -20 to hold on.
Oh, I'm a fail.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Hey, you might roll a 1. You never know. It's been a while since we got one of those bad boys.
Yeah, but it won't be me that gets it.
Might be 2 extra zeros too. Who knows? Might be funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Flying fucking Dutchman. I'm gonna spend a fate point preemptively. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna save it. 20 minus 20. So I'm gonna be like, all right, come here, motherfucker. Yeah. So that's a big fat failure. So we're gonna roll it one more time with that previously aforementioned fate point. Kablam!
Oh, you didn't add your -20 though.
I didn't add my -20, so that is still a failure. So yep. Yep.
You're gonna hit a wall. Roll toughness.
Oh hey, I'm actually good at that.
You are thrown off its back, but you are not stunned as you clang and dent the nearby container. Just your superhero slammed, stuck into the crater on the wall.
Ouch.
Did you pass?
Activating
Kuroko?
my shield a full action.
Oh, am I still within it? I didn't think I was. Let me do that for you, Matt.
I will give you a +30, and that's after the minus because it's in your domain and it's hard to. You have that strength up on the.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, the +20 for the ice thing too. Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's a +30 overall.
+30 overall, and then my armor gives me another +20.
There you go. Yeah, you just like I ain't going anywhere. Bunking Bronco, bruh.
What fun.
And Shira needs to make a toughness test to take exhaustion. She will
Nice.
pass and hold on to the slow ability.
Okay.
This guy's gonna run away, and the explosive will go off.
Well, I hope it doesn't ice explosion on them, so it should be fine. We'll see how shrapnel does.
Well, he ran away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How thick was this wall?
Not very thick. It was and that should break it. It should
It
be
blows
fine.
up.
Yep.
And couple people run in, and they are going to shoot Constantine. There's gonna be some hits. Constantine is actually not going to move because he doesn't want anyone else to get hit.
Shouldn't there be barriers up for?
I put one up for the
The Chamonix's
machine.
barrier is directional.
Ah, okay. I thought you.
And
yeah. I
they
got
are
you. I got you.
going to use assault rifles. And he kind of braces for impact and then kind of looks down. Oh, so these are normal guns. Okay, we're safe, guys. They have normal guns. And they kind of look down at his shirt and they're like, oh. And there's a bark of some sort of cant between them, and you actually hear boots actually retreating. A lot of shuffling. You hear a lot of clanking, a lot of scraping noises. Just... Okay. Robots are also going to start moving away. Mm-hmm. The guy behind him, he's gonna fucking throw a smoke bomb at you guys.
Rude. Poof.
Grogu, you're up.
All right, so I'm actually going to do a. I'm going to move a full action influence move, or willpower move, whatever one you want me to do, my ice through this guy's systems, and kind of shut it off. That's what I'm going to try and do.
Okay, so you're gonna use the damage to get your ice in there to really do some horrific stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to try and block the energy, I guess, from traveling through it. So no energy. Maybe don't want to blow this guy's core up, but I want to make it not operable.
Okay.
Salvageable, I guess that's my closest way of saying this. What would you like me to roll, Matt?
I want you to roll a tech use.
Sure.
See if you can get the right parts.
That's too bad.
You don't know what to turn off, but you know how to just do wanton destruction on the inside of it.
Yeah. What about Halo? What about Halo's thoughts on this?
Halo.
Yeah.
It is unfamiliar with this model, and
Okay.
it does have the armor on it does prevent scanning.
Okay. What I will do then is places I can see. I see joints, right?
Yes, the joints are protected. You have to deal armor damage to it to get to the points.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Just putting ice on them won't do anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
You could turn it off by freezing its power core, but you would destroy it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't want to blow up the power core.
Oh, you wouldn't blow it up.
I
you
know,
would
just make it
render it
inoperable.
inoperable forever.
Yeah. I'm gonna see how many degrees is that? Is that 3? Even if I added like plus 30
You
to
could
that.
use a fate point to reroll your tech use.
Don't have any fate points, Matt.
That's right. Est.
I do have an S,
Well,
but
point anymore.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that, and just in case I die, you know what I mean. But
Yeah. Make a choice, homie.
I'm gonna end my turn. Is what I'll do.
Okay. Constantine. He's going to put up. Nope, he fails that chant. He's going to put up a shield on the other side, where the other guys are coming from.
Excellent.
Oops, no, that was wrong one. Folly, you're up.
Is it fall
will
over
take a-
yet?
It will take a movement action to pull yourself, or half action to pull yourself out of the crater.
It's not even a leap up. It's just like you're stuck.
You're literally embedded into the side of the container.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blink over on top of him because fuck a bunch of that walking shit for plebeians.
Fair enough.
All right, you blinked on.
Blink.
Kuriko's just like standing on it.
Standing on the robot.
Yeah,
Well,
he's literally hanging on the back of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was hanging on the back of it, but okay.
You were thrown off.
So he came and jumped on it for me, or she came and jumped on it for me.
She was on there beforehand. The robot's huge. You both can be on its back.
Okay, I don't see her anywhere.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, I'm just gonna blink to it, and if it's not turned off, I'm gonna make with the stabby
that's
stab.
why you don't have any sight on that token. That
Nope.
makes more sense. I should have corrected that. Hey,
Oh, you didn't see my token?
Oh, hey, there you are. What up?
Hey.
What's the word? So yeah, that's continued stabbings. Well, actually, no, I've carved a big old funky hole there, haven't I?
No, you've it's about the size of a tennis ball.
Oh, cool. So can I just like stick the barrel of the last word in there and pull the trigger a bunch of times?
You certainly could.
I'm
Uh,
trying to save its power core, but I understand.
oh. Well, I mean, like, am
It's
I
gonna do
gonna
its next turn. Yeah, I know.
am I gonna rupture its power core by doing this?
It depends on how much damage you do.
Oh, well, that's a terrible answer. So I should probably not go overboard, huh? Okay.
It's not going down
Then-
easy.
No, that's fair. All right, I'm gonna hit it with the rate of fire 3, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go from there. So, yeehaw, Space Cowboy. No aim, point blank. Semi-auto, right?
But you're also doing a called shot, don't forget. Unless you're sticking it in there.
I was literally just sticking the gun barrel in there and going. Brrrr!
Okay.
Fuck! I accidentally cancel it.
My bad.
No
I got so
aim.
distracted.
Blank. You did. Semi-auto modifier is +10, but -20. No, you said it was all right. So it was 10. So, boop. Hey, 3 successes.
Okay.
So he takes 27, 25, and 29 at pen 10.
You only did semi-auto, right?
Yeah, just 3 rounds instead of dumping the whole 12-round mag in
Mhm.
there.
The only thing is there's only 2 there. It's not 3.
All right.
What?
Full auto is every degree. But semi-auto is every 2 degrees of success after the first.
Okay. So he'd take the 27 and the 25.
Yeah,
My
that's it.
mistake.
You definitely hit some parts, and it just powers down. It is
It
no
just
longer.
powers down.
Yeah, it is no longer trying to murder your collective asses.
Cool. I just pull the gun barrel out and I'm like, whew. I turn and look at Kuroko and says, "See what happens when you slip him a little of the old gun barrel?"
Yeah, nicely done. I wonder if its core is still all right.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I usually leave dead things in my wake.
I'm gonna hand out to Shira and Constantine my tree fruits.
Okay.
And I'm gonna eat one myself. And then I'm gonna hand Shira the duct tape breastplate that Six gave me and be like, Six gave me this to give to you when shit got real. It's a little late, but I don't know, there might be some more real shit in the future.
Okay. Thanks. Ugh, man, that's tiring. Puts on the breastplate.
I'm gonna make Shira some tea to help with her fatigue.
Some fatigue.
Tea.
I'll
Should I
show
roll
myself
a
out.
chemistry for that?
Sure.
Make some nice strong black tea.
Yes, you can. Fight's over.
Fight's over.
Well, all right then.
After those, looks like the scavengers were kind of running through here. They when they opened fired, and Constantine literally just tanked it with a t-shirt. They're like, nope, and they and the robots, everyone just ran away.
Come get some healing rubs, Folly.
I do like getting rubs.
If you end up seeing someone on the map, that's a mistake. With the exception of maybe like one. I don't know. I'm still trying to find. It's a big map.
Okay.
Anyways,
Kuroko,
continue.
I'll leave this to you. Dunk.
Senator Folly, don't forget your regen of your shield, and you do have regen naturally.
Do I?
No. You could probably just rift and get all your health back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. Does your red mask give you? Your red mask should give you regen.
Right, but I don't have any of my red mask stuff yet. I have
Oh.
blue
I
mask
mean, you
and
can put
iron
it
mask.
on in the
Yeah,
sense.
you could put it
Yeah.
on and then gain regen, or you can just warlock rift and like pretty much gain all your health back.
Or I
Yeah,
can
right.
slap a band-aid on you and do my fucking job for once.
It's okay.
You could, yeah, you could
You did
literally
a
just
great
do a
job
band-aid
on
and
that
be
shield.
like,
You did a
I
great
didn't
job on
realize
that
you felt
shield.
that strongly about it, Chamonix. Don't worry, I'll leave a blood trail from me to you so that you can do the one that healing.
Good.
Hey, Kuroko,
What's up?
how much raw and est can can you hold, like as a person, as a demon thing?
I don't know. I know my mask can hold a fair amount.
Like a cajillion?
Kajillion, no. Why? You thinking about dying?
I mean, it might help you, but no, I don't. I don't think it would help much for me to.
Well, what's the question about?
You guys want to go help me destroy a universe? Well, like a pocket dimension.
Ah, I see your story of the place. I got you.
Yeah, where there's like a gajillion people dying like all the time.
Yeah, I would join you.
Like right now?
Maybe not right
Or,
now,
like,
what with me having bled all over the place.
in a
But
little
after
bit.
I figured out how to not, pop like a balloon because that place is, full of death magic.
So that was a neat
Honestly.
Medicaid roll. I'm not even sure
Did
that
you
it
literally
is.
just stab me with a needle in the eye and I died? That would have been
No.
hilarious.
I put a band-aid on you.
okay,
Okay. Put a band-aid over her
so
mouth and you're like,
she
this will
heals
keep you
you
from taking
10
damage.
wounds plus the her intelligence score for the Medicaid.
That was supposed to. There's supposed to be another plus 10 there. I only put plus 30 for my mask.
Okay.
And then there's a plus 5 for because I'm using one of the bandages. 6 gave me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah. So remember, your mask no longer does plus 30; it does plus 40.
Yeah,
But-
I put that in wrong.
Matt, is that halved or?
Unfortunately, yes, it'll have to be halved.
So it's less now.
It's less because you're not a faceless, and this is something that
But it
we
was
forgot
plus
about.
30 before.
I know, but it's something we forgot about.
Well,
I'm sorry,
the
Alan.
Why are
masks,
you
the
gonna
way
fuck this shit
they.
up for me, John?
I'm sorry.
Why
I'm
do you
sorry.
do this?
Yeah. So it should be red on the number. Okay. So you get plus 10 wounds plus the 5 from the band-aid plus her or his intelligence score, which is so that's 20 wounds plus another 20 from the mask because you get plus 20 to the roll and plus 20 to the effect of healing. So
Mhm.
you get 40 wounds just straight up. It's 40 health back.
It's way more health than I have. I need to invest in some more wounds, guys.
Me too.
Y'all over
And
fucking heal the shit out of
might
me.
select wounds will give you health up.
If you want to just buy 5, you can also get 1, I guess. But
Maybe I'll just dump all 50 of my last points into that.
Every purchase will add the same number you get from. Yeah, it'll just add another 5 wounds
Every purchase,
for
it'll
every
just go up
purchase.
5.
Might select. Yeah, wounds.
Okay. That's actually not bad.
It's not bad. It's 5 health. It
Mhm.
does not. It just increases the wounds. It does not increase your flat reduction. Just more health.
I figured just more health.
All right, Kroko, you guys have scared off all the scavengers and their armed Steve doors, and
So,
you
time to open
killed
the other
a
box?
really scary fucking robot.
we killed a really scary robot. It's true.
I was scared.
It's a scary
Shamu
robot.
was scared.
Is there anything else in that cabinet, or was it just the holding of the robot? So like a path under behind it, or is it just like is it just a storage container? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. The giant scary robot, right?
Yeah.
It was in something, correct?
Yeah, it was in a container.
A container. Was there anything behind the container, like a door or any electronics, or is it just like a holding container for this unit?
It's just a holding container.
Okay.
Good eye though. Yeah, even left the barrel
is
fires
our-
running.
Is our plan to call it here or to continue?
We should probably call it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got more time than we expected, though.
Yeah, no, we did pretty well.
I'm still awake.
I blew off 3
Well, if
separate
you're still awake,
invitations.
you want to continue though.
at the same time.
No, no.
Well, no, I asked because the reason I've asked is because I blew off like 3 separate invitations to be here, and people are like, "Hey, are you gonna be here? Is this a thing? Are you gonna show up?" And I'm like,
What separate invitations?
give me some time." So I got a call from my Sunday group that I played before Shadowrun, wanting to know if we could do a pickup game. I got a call from my Friday, Saturday group.
Then go. Go.
Hey,
You
we're
looks
doing a
like you got-
thing. And then I was,
Hey man, we at least know your priorities. This game is definitely better than
that's what they say about this game too. So
mm,
they're like, we
I
get
need
it. We're
to
your
do this
side hoe.
game.
You like that one more than us.
there's a reason. And if they ever
Been there.
want to experience it,
No.
and I
take care
find a
of
day for us to do
No.
it, I could run an extra module.
No, don't do it. Do not run Ogre and Mori in the same group.
No, I mean you would be the one to put the group together, but I still need to finish another game to fit that one in.
That's fair.
But if
What
they
the
want to
morning
do a group of
started?
3, I'll run a group of 3.
Over.
Yeah.
But I don't want dissenting
There you go, free.
that would fight.
Mhm.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that effect of medication.
Maybe.
That is, as they say, a nah, fam.
Well, in this game, there's enough individualism that if you ever get to a point where if there are people really fighting, there are a lot of power and like if somebody plays a support character and somebody plays a combat character, as you can see, a support character is not going to do well against that combat character if they decide to PvP because they're not having a good time or they're arguing. You know, I've had players PvP before. It's people get fucking bitter. We don't want that.
No,
We don't want that at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next session, especially on Wednesday. I got some really cool stuff I spent quite a bit of time putting together.
Excellent, thank you.
Ballin'.
Oh yeah. I even bought a new map pack because I was looking through it. I'm like, wow, that's some dope ass stuff.
Oh, sweet. All right.
I just now that we have a little bit more time, I'm gonna put a bit more flavor to it. Add some new personas, personalities, characters.
Sprinkle some shit on it, yeah.
Add
Ooh,
a
that'd be
couple
a
of support.
fun character. Make a Phantom Thief from Persona. That could
Maybe.
be a lot of
I don't
fun.
Well, I
Beating monsters.
I've had players play thieves. They do rather well until they don't, and then they get dead.
So they get their head exploded, yeah.
I've had one successful thief. He played a thief, and then he stopped playing a thief once he got to a certain part in the game.
was gonna say my character was pretty much a thief, but mine was a different character though.
Yeah.
My
I've
character
had
Kind of.
was
one
sneaky.
other successful thief, but we didn't get to finish the game because it kind of came to. He was a thief of information.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh. But
No, the Phantom
Yeah,
Thief
because
gameplay
behind
looked
when I
actually
had to
seemed
go
like
through
it'd
the
be a lot of
door.
fun.
They're very comfy though.
They
Beat the
Yeah.
monster, you
Yeah,
convince the
for much
monster through
longer.
one method or another to side with you, and then you
Nearby
can
or something.
summon it to use its powers.
anyways, yeah. Wednesday will be pretty dang cool. Thanks for playing.
No problem.
Cool.
I'm trying to decide if I want to spend my merit now or wait.
Save it. You never know when you're gonna need to add a few XP to Vic. I mean, the Halo.
But hey, now you learned a little bit about your new add-on. She is not as helpless as you thought.
Never
That
thought
is
she would
true.
be.
I
never
still
thought-
want to give her a knife.
She doesn't want it. She's got her pocket knife.
I know.
She'll
But,
find some cool shit she'll want later.
Yeah.
Once we'll like raid this room and we'll find some cool shit that I'll
We'll get her a
keep
fatal
around.
frame. Get her a fatal frame style camera so that she can freeze people and capture spirits and shit with it.
I think that's where she's headed.
It seems that way.
Just needs some more merit.
Demonic photography.
Maybe different camera add-ons. You know how cameras
The
have
lenses,
all sorts.
different
Yeah,
lenses.
lenses. Also, you can get an auto print frame, like a little attach on where you plug it in and sling it from the bottom.
Great. All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. I appreciate hanging out with you. I'm gonna go bug
course.
these guys and be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you Wednesday.
Bye.
All right, Wednesday. Peace.
Yeah, Matt. I think I'll spend my merit now. Actually. So if you want to hold on for a sec.
Yeah, if you those one of those little clip-ons on the bottom of a camera and you put the little scrunchy wire into the camera and when you take a picture, it can auto print what you just. Yeah. You could also get one of the big bulb flashes. Like especially in this game, you can pimp out a fucking camera. Let me tell you what, telescopic lens.
So I'm gonna add another 35 to my bloodline for 1 to 7.
If you guys want, you guys could end up giving Shira a fate point.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I would have done that if I would have.
For you would have to give her a Pentecostal coin.
Yeah. I was just thinking I could have took it out and then made that trade, but I think it was more valuable.
It was the fact that you passed it on was the point.
Yep.
Because you forcibly you made a trade to give an NPC a fate point, which then makes that NPC even more important.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
Yeah. But
I didn't like that trade. I didn't think you should have made that.
So, Matt,
It's
I'm
a
not
risky
being
trade.
removed from the tapestry. Things cannot be affected. Fate cannot be manipulated from me or
you were not
to
removed from
me.
the tapestry. But you did remember from the book, Lucy did say demons never had fate altering abilities
To begin with.
themselves to begin with. It was actually a shackle that was
Something
put on
applied.
them.
Yeah.
It's a shackle so that their destiny can be modified by other powers. So they can be subconsciously controlled.
Yep.
But there's a trade-off. You get fate points. You get to alter fate a little bit because
Yeah,
you're
or bone
shackled by it.
coins. I'm sure I can't use bone coins anymore either because that's
I don't know.
Don't know.
Probably not bone coins. You could probably consume them for their power though.
Right.
Destroying them. But yeah, it removes you. It removes that external influence. So individuals like
A Fate Weaver cannot be.
Fate Weaver might go up and be like, "I'm gonna alter this." They can't alter your rolls anymore. What they can do is they alter the environment,
Yeah.
but that still removes a lot of control they have over you. So it's a big trade-off. Like
No, for sure.
it really puts you at a hard disadvantage, unless
I have other
you're
ways
right.
of doing it. Yeah.
You have other ways of doing it, which is why I was really impressed with your trade.
Yeah.
Because you're
No,
like,
I
have
thought about
rerolls.
it.
Have rerolls. It just costs me a resource instead of something that from a pool that refreshes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you can't also use the wondrous ability of burning a fate point.
Or other people's sharing. So that will come in. Because, like, I mean, remember in the hunting ground, I rolled something shitty. I was like, I'm going to re-roll this, roll the 1 for the strength. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so big disadvantage. But
no, it was that Geist Custom match is going to be worth it for me, at
Mhm.
least. So I spent some merit, Matt. I
Mhm,
spent
mhm.
15 points in mind knowing to make it to 1 to 3. And I've also spent 35 points into my bloodline to make it 1 to 7.
Well, 15. Oh, you improved it.
Yeah.
As the mind knowing is to a third purchase, or you?
I've done the 3rd tier mind knowing.
Oh, the third tier of the mind knowing. What does it give you currently?
Sure. Let me spell it out for you. It's attached to my one who wears the mask. When you roll a survival on a target, you can expand that survival. If you ever wish to roll a survival on a person, in which you only have 1 chance, if you pass, you can find out if they have trinkets on them or other things related to hunts, knowing they have things hidden away. Example, rare drops like the bell that can be found through success give additional information.
Okay. I'll just give you more information. Just you'll maybe even get to like the nature of the things that they have hidden away.
Degree of success will give additional information plus.
Yeah, information plus. And then
Sure.
the other ability you upgraded?
A bloodline tier 7.
The 7th purchase.
My 7th purchase of bloodline. I
Okay.
have 140 total
what-
right now. So I'll just go through it. So the first one was body is room temperature. Second one is every -10, below 0 is +10. The fourth one was frost mail. Fifth one was ice clone. Oh no, I take that back. So 1 was body temperature, 2 was +5, and then 3 was minus for the +10, right? Next one after that was frost mail, and then ice clone.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we're on 7.
I'm
Damn,
gonna
dude.
go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Thanks for playing. Wow, you're really going down this bloodline.
Yep. It's important to me. If it's important for my end goal, so I gotta keep it up.
Bed is so far away.
You will get a frost tiara
Oh.
with a
That's
frost
fun.
gem. The tiara does nothing attached to you, but you can bestow it to someone in your vision, and it acts like a touch attack. And it can be granted to someone outside your frost domain.
Okay.
The touch
So-
attack immediately allows you to apply a full round of frostbite.
Right.
It also stays on the target for as long as you'd like. They can remove it by dealing damage to it. It has 10 HP. If they destroy it, it takes 1d4 turns for it to regenerate on your person. You can also reapply the target once a round.
Okay.
So, if you just want some bitch off on your vision range, you can also increase the vision range by using vision enhancing materials. So if you have binoculars, It does not work through security cameras yet, but you
Okay.
can upgrade that. But if you
Okay.
use binoculars, you can be like, all right, that guy's getting the frost halo. It does immediately. It doesn't touch them, but it floats around the top of their head. It is very visible.
Right.
It is as cold as you are currently. So you need to, whatever your current temperature that you are wielding now is the current temperature it is.
Okay.
So, it is a wonky item, but it can be very interesting with your combo. Because every single turn it's on there, it allows you to push your powers on a single target.
Right.
You can upgrade the skill to have multiple halos.
Makes sense. I
In
figured as much.
fact, if you upgrade it enough, you can have it so that you can have it like 8 targets get a halo this round. Stacking halos does not do anything yet, but it
Okay.
could be. I get 2 halos right now, and I built a power where they can stack effectiveness on a target, so they get double the frost in a turn. A lot of combo ability. A lot of the most important bit is potential.
Is there any use of putting it on myself?
Not right now.
Okay.
Beyond giving you 10 extra armor to your head.
Cool.
If it's damage, it does explode.
Good to know. So if someone tries to shoot it above their head, like what the fuck
Or
is this
hit
for?
it. The only way it's not going to explode is someone takes it, and grabs it, and throws it,
Yeah, fair enough.
which takes a strength test, but it's possible. So that's the best solution for someone to do it. Either lock it up with a power, like seal it in a bubble or something,
Mm.
Or literally throw it off of them. Because if it gets destroyed, it gets to apply your frost ability,
Yeah.
which is bad for them. You seeing what I'm throwing down?
Oh yeah. It's good
Also,
shit.
people won't know what it is. They'll panic.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? It's cold. Ah! I'm freezing.
Oh,
right
it's
now.
more than cold. It's
Yeah.
that
Very
stole
cold.
my breath away. Cold.
Yeah. No, this is nice. It's nice to have a ranged ability.
You do not need to make a roll for it.
Okay.
It does consume a half action to do so currently.
Okay. Cool. Just like my my ice clones for sure.
Yep. If you upgrade your ice clones, if you upgrade them enough, they'll get their own tiaras, which then they can apply to others that they see.
Ooh. Nice. I was just thinking adding a tiara on top of an ice clone, what would that would do? Would that double their coldness, or I doubt
No,
it, but
it
I
wouldn't.
didn't think so.
They need to be upgraded. There's so much potential combo ability.
Mhm.
All you have is a vessel of just absolute potential right now.
Let's see how she goes.
What it does do is allow the icicle, the helmet, or the tiara, the halo, does allow the ice clone to leave the circle and come back to be reclaimed.
If so, what you just said, if I have a tiara on an ice clone and they leave the circle, I can command it to come back without using up a charge.
Yes.
Cool. No, that's really nice. That's utility for that. That's extra. Good.
Yeah, you're getting enough utility. Your abilities that you're building and the ones I'm giving you are starting to really mesh together.
Mhm.
And you're kind of one of those combo players where individual skills really are like they're strong, but they really could be something incredible. And then,
Oh, but how do
especially
you
if
know?
you apply,
Yeah.
all your buffs and debuffs in the right order, in the right sequence to whatever you do, you're going to be a really terrifying individual. You already are. Like this room was supposed to be something you could access and have a difficult time with, because there were 20 scavengers with weapons and explosives and decent armor, and not to mention the combat stevedores that they had. The
Yeah.
other 20.
The the nice surprise was a distraction in a sense.
Right, but your team has gotten powerful enough because of all your prep and your,
Yep.
you know,
Working.
your
Working
yeah,
on it.
working, that they're watching you blow up this robot that could destroy this entire place single-handedly, and then they can't even kill your supports.
Yeah.
Could be bad. So they all left. They took a
Good
bunch of
call.
stuff with them though.
Yeah, no,
That's the problem.
I
That's the problem.
expected as much. That's why I wanted to go slow, but then it happened. I
Well,
couldn't really.
Well, the thing is, with going slow, people like these leave traps.
Oh,
So
for sure.
at least, even if they don't do anything, they slow you down.
That was nice though. Nice pickup. I'm glad we did that. I am 150 away from my aura ability from my patron. I'm excited to see what you have in store for me. Let's see how she goes.
Yeah. Thanks for the pickup. I know we finally got Allie into the action.
Oh yeah,
I
for
know
sure.
she gets a little irritated or bored with all the transaction stuff that we do, but
We've done it
because
a
of
lot,
those,
Matt. So, but we got to do it sometimes, and that's the way I look at it.
without the transactional stuff,
We wouldn't be here. Yeah.
things would be a lot less forgiving,
And
and
smooth,
the
yeah.
difficulty would ramp up,
Yeah.
and minor things would actually become really big inconveniences. You guys are a little too strong for that now.
Well,
I'm
you're the one
surprised
that
you
said.
brought Shira with you. I thought you guys were gonna leave her because you guys thought her like she's so useless.
I never thought that once, Matt.
Okay.
I from the moment you said she's an investigative journalist, and the whole point of this game is to figure shit out. Makes sense to have.
Aha! You thinking ahead.
Oh well. All right, Matt. I will talk to you later.
All right.
Peace.